Can you hear me? Shut the fuck up.
Welcome to the podcast. Blue Reach Podcast, episode number 31.
Fuck you.
I'm Adrian. The one fucking you is Gore. David's
Don't look
there
down.
too.
Filming.
Well, what movie tag phrase is "Don't look behind you"? There has to be some movie.
Marmaduke.
Okay, so yeah, Marmaduke 2 is "Don't look down."
don't look down. Don't look down is it has to be like some fucking movie. Oh, it's probably like what's that Tightrope movie where he's like goes between the fucking two towers. It's like a real true story, but they made a movie about it.
Rings.
So we got Walk the Line. Literally.
This is our video game podcast. This goes up every Thursday.
Oh, you know what? I bet Everest. That movie Everest used that tagline. Go look it up.
No,
I don't really
it's
care
Don't
about
Trip.
this. Let's talk about Don't Trip. Don't Breathe. Don't Trip is the sequel.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Posts every Thursday. Talk about news, do some trivia, do some wacky shenanigans or ranting. Good stuff.
Bang.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Heads up reminder, next week's our Games Gone By segment, which is our monthly segment where we go over a game that happened over a year ago at least. That's our criteria. We're going over Dead Space next week. It should be fun. I don't know if you want to, Chris, I can still look it up, but if you want to pull up some stuff that you want to talk about specifically about it, as to why you picked it.
I hate it.
Why'd you pick it? I fucking didn't want it.
I don't want this shit. I didn't pick it. I just mentioned it, and then it immediately became my pick. I was like, all right. I was like, you know what, maybe I'll pick Dead Space. And then that immediately after I said that, I was just like, all right, I guess he's picking Dead Space. I was like, all right.
You could have stopped us at any
no.
point saying, guys, fuck it. Change my mind.
I could have changed it, but that was an okay choice. I mean, I would have picked something a little bit more hardcore.
Henry.
Like, hardcore. Yeah, hardcore Henry.
You gotta watch a movie.
It's a video game.
Yeah, just
it's like a
close it
video
again.
game.
But yeah, we're going over Dead Space. We'll have some stuff just like talk about the past, how it's done, why it's dead now.
I can tell you exactly why. 2 letters.
Ubisoft.
Yeah. in French, ubi and soft are 2 different letters.
Yeah, so we'll go over that. That'll be fun. And I don't think we have anything else to cover. We're gonna do Extra Life. I don't know how, or we still need to organize this shit. It's the very last minute. We might have the link, and we might have a link below in the description if we have. We'll probably set it up maybe tonight even. Before the podcast goes up, we'll set up a link. So help donate. I don't know what we're gonna do if you want to donate. I don't know. We don't have any criteria whatsoever of what donations will work or what games we'll play. We know for sure we're gonna go through every Jackbox game. That's like a for sure thing we're gonna do. I don't know if we're going to. We will take requests. I feel like as long as they're on Xbox or Switch, so we don't have to like. As long as we all own the game, and we don't have to like move around too much.
Did you get Killer Queen Black? I think that would be a good choice.
Yeah. I did.
Okay, I got it offered to me for Steam. So.
Oh, I have it on Switch already.
I know you have it on Switch, but I on a certain website. I thought maybe you want.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'm gonna buy it yet. Because I'm not too sure if it's even gonna be a game I want to play.
Oh, it looks so much fun.
But I got it offered to me for Switch. I mean for Steam.
Yeah, so I'll look into that. But yeah, so we'll have actual stuff. I think we might be doing like maybe $10. You can request the game that we play for like half an hour or something.
Right.
We'll see. Look in the description below if you guys want to see what exactly we decided to.
They look. It's just like my Twitter and shit. It's like
follow
there's
me.
nothing there. I'll put in the way bottom description. If you see this, you suck.
$250.
Got you.
$250. You can control Gore's Twitter for an hour.
My body or something.
Yeah, same thing.
He's just like, you can come over. I'll let you puppet me for an hour.
Shove your hand all the way in the ass, though.
Yeah, so I know me and Chris are definitely doing Extra Life. David's doing his own Extra Life thing somewhere else because he doesn't like us.
Because day job demands it.
They don't demand you do Extra Life stuff.
Do Extra Life, you chode.
What is? I don't even know what that is, but do it.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, we'll be streaming that.
Play Zebo or the fuck. They asked you to do that.
I am actually going to be playing a little bit of the Zebo on Extra Life. I already got my game list set up of what I'm going to do.
All right, if you don't want to watch that, then don't watch that. Just watch us.
But I will be joining in you guys for some Jackbox and shit.
Yeah, and now that's going like all night too, so we'll be good. We might even maybe at some point we'll probably do Cards Against Humanity because I feel like we haven't done that in years.
Oh yeah, I would love to do that. That's gonna be fucking raunchy. Hey,
Yeah,
is that website still up?
I'm sure if that's not, I'm sure there's another website.
Yeah.
But we'll probably do maybe Jackbox, and then we'll do some games like Overwatch for a while. Then we'll go to Cards Against Humanity or something. Space it out because Cards Against Humanity kind of melds into Jackbox style stuff. And then yeah, so then also at the end of the podcast, our topic for this week is going to be our biggest disappointment. Again, we're gonna kind of just like gloss over it because I think we do want to kind of go into like super deep dives on a lot of these topics in an episode that we save for the backlog, just in case none of us can make it on time. But other than that, Gore, what'd you play?
Nothing. Leave me alone.
All right, good talk.
All right, I finished Halo Reach. Me and my friend Gerard.
First time ever.
For first time ever. I don't get it. Reach to what?
Reach for the sky.
You reach death.
Reach for the sky. But no, it's still great. I'm surprised by how well that game holds up when it comes to graphics. It looks really nice sometimes. And even though it runs pretty shitty on Xbox sometimes.
I can't wait for that remaster though. That's gonna look good.
Maybe we'll see. But
gameplay-wise,
I bet we all thought fucking Halo Master Chief Collection was gonna run well. So how that worked out.
I just said it's gonna look good.
Yeah, I mean, if you can play it, I guess. I'm sure it'll look fine. But yeah, I don't know why it just doesn't run that great. It's weird. I mean, we played a little while ago, and the competitive multiplayer was like really laggy. I don't know why that was, because on the Halo, on the Xbox 360, yeah, when we played it, yeah, but we didn't play competitive. We played the online. It wasn't that bad where it was like lagging all the time, but it would like when the action picked up significantly, it would lag. It would lag here and there. For Gerard, it was lagging all the time, but I think his connection just sucked.
I get why. It wasn't. Well, isn't it because it loads half off the hard drive, half off the game?
I don't know if it's exactly half and half.
That's how they described it, though, right? It was Halo Reach. It was some Halo game. I'm pretty sure it was Halo Reach they did that with.
Maybe, because I think Halo Reach was the first one that got backwards compatible, right? And then later on wasn't like
it was one of the beta ones, right?
I think it was, yeah. Was it? Because I feel like Halo, everything else came out later, and they were like, oh, who cares? Because it's like those are games that you can get with Master Chief Collection. So like, why would you ever want to play them again on the 360 version when you could play it on Master Chief Collection? But yeah, no, I mean it holds up. It holds up when it comes to gameplay. It's still fun. So and the DMR the best.
I think Halo Reach is still like number 2 in like terms of my love for Halo.
Yeah, that's probably top 3. Probably number 3.
What else do you play? Do you want to talk about something you played?
No, that's okay. I don't know what you're talking about, actually.
I know you don't, but go ahead.
Oh, yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about, but I do know now, but it's not a game I own. It's a fun game.
No, not that one.
No, not
that one. Something out of left field for you for sure. But keep going. We'll talk about it.
I thought you were talking about the new Jackbox. But what else did I play? Yo, David, what did I play?
Stardew Valley. I saw you pop on for a second.
Wait, what?
Stardew Valley.
Oh yeah. Me and Gerard will
Did you start Dead Space?
Yeah, no, I started it last week. I didn't play anymore, but I'm going to just like go through that in the next week. That's gonna be a game I just want to like
binge,
not play 30 minutes a day. That's a great game though. Like I was actually surprised by how well it held up. Like I only played last week,
so far, but, like I've played maybe like 5 minutes of it, but I'll always remember that the cool thing about it was no HUD. You know, it was like it had all the things that's connected to Isaac, which is super cool.
Yeah. The beginning. I've never played a horror game. I don't think I've played an action horror game, I should say, that starts off quite like Dead Space, where it's just like, all right, you're on the ship, everything's cool. Nah, son, run! Like, what? It's just like it doesn't really give you much. It's just like it doesn't give you like a good like. It gives you a tutorial. Don't get me wrong, and you know how to play it. But it's just like here's a monster. It's gonna fucking kill you. You better run. It's like
it's not a slow burn. It's immediately okay. Things are fine. Oh nope, nothing is fine. What is wrong?
Because I played it again. I remember it having a long ass intro. And it was like maybe 8 minutes in. I'm already running away from a fucking alien. I was like, okay, shit. Maybe it's because since I've last played it, I've played a bunch of other horror games where it took their fucking sweet time to get to scares. Where this one just like, boom, get in, get out, get the fuck out, hurry, run. In the elevator. It's just like, it's good.
So but we'll talk super in depth about that next week.
I'm surprised by how well it held up in 11 years. Like, just even the gameplay is still really good.
Nice.
It looks good too graphically. So, besides that, I don't know what else I played. Yeah, tune in next week, you fuckers. I played a little bit more Overwatch on Switch. It's fun. I'm waiting for some sort of announcement about them trying to like do something with it, because like it's just like they're gonna have to, right? Like, because it's not patched. Terrible. It'll get patched. I'm just waiting. I'm counting the days until they say like patch is coming, because docked it's like don't even attempt it. Like,
why
it's
docked?
Not.
Why is it worse undocked or better undocked?
No. Yeah, I don't know. I guess because it's not like emulating it for like whatever, however resolution it is. So I'm not sure. But that's the case for most games, isn't it?
No, like most games run better docked.
Really? I thought most games run better undocked because it doesn't have to. Oh.
Most games run better docked because it's supposed to basically overclock it, so that way it can go ahead and get full access where it doesn't have to worry about power draw.
Right. Okay. So, but like everybody's talking about how like it's way better undocked. Like your Overwatch talks about it and stuff. I didn't watch what are they called? Digital Foundry. I don't know if they did one. I heard The Witcher 3 is the same thing. Actually, it's better undocked.
I heard a lot of people praising The Witcher 3 though, saying, "God damn."
Yeah, it's a really good port, which is funny because we're trashing on it. Which, to be fair, it looks like garbage.
It looks like a 360 game, but like,
it looks like a 360.
Are you
it looks like
about having the fucking Witcher 3 like on a handheld? Like,
you can play it. I mean, I don't really want to play that game.
I would love to.
That's why I was trashing.
I'm not gonna buy it again. I bought it probably like 3 or 4 times at this point, just separately. Yeah. I'm just gonna bust through it on Xbox anyway. But I would almost like kind of wish I didn't buy it so I could just play it on Switch, because graphically, I mean, I'm not gonna get like, oh my god, just because at this point I've seen some of my other games that have done that, but oh well.
I finished. I should mention I finished Link's Awakening finally. I actually did it last week. I forgot to mention that. And that's a great game. It really is. I actually want to go back and maybe try to get through it again as quick as I can, because I see it being a game where you finish it, you know how to do all the stuff, you know how to solve the dungeons and stuff.
Then you become a speedrunner.
Yeah, I'm like, I want to see how fast I can get through it. Like that was the same thing for like Resident Evil 7 when I played it. I was just like, I know where everything is, and I get the shotgun and get this, get that. Like you can say that for a lot.
Same thing for Gone Home.
I guess, yeah. Gone Home is just like, I'll just go fucking stairs. Fuck this. No, I go through the hidden cabinet and then go upstairs. I'm done. Right. Yeah. So spoilers for Gone Home. There's a hidden cabinet. Get the key and just go right upstairs. Bye. But yeah, it was great, and I forgot how, because I knew what the ending was. I never finished it myself, but I knew what the ending of Link's Awakening is. I forgot how like it gets a little emotional. I was like, oh shit.
Don't spoil it. I'm trying to point out.
Yeah, when Link gets his head cut off, it's just like
super emotional.
Yeah, and they put it on a stick. I was like, damn, that's like Game of Thrones. That's fucked up, bro. Yeah, see, he's crying right now.
Brings a tear to my eye.
Yeah, it's just
warms my cold little heart.
It brings a cheer to his eye.
That's how I cheer.
You also I just want to ask about it because
game
you played a BDSM.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. You know how I am with the CBT, so I had to upgrade. Well, I guess it's a downgrade technically.
Depends on what you're into.
Yeah,
I was actually gonna play this game for the podcast because
no.
I got asked about if I was gonna cover it. No, but why? What was wrong with it?
It's fucking terrible.
I didn't watch a video about it because I'll play it through.
I played 30 minutes of it. I was like, I'm done. This is fucking
Is it
terrible.
online?
It is. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I ain't playing it. I'll play it with you if it is online, but I don't want to play it anymore. It's one of those games where it's just a shitty twin stick shooter. You know, you just go around. It's like fucking any of them. Just pick any of them. Smash TV, all the way from Smash TV to whatever came out like before this. It's exactly like any other one. You go into a room, a horde of monsters shows up, and you kill them. But throughout, there's a fucking stupid jokes every 5 seconds. He's like Duke Nukem, except even less funny, where he just quote. He does all these dumbass like fucking movie quotes and stuff. It's like he even does like I think he does the bed intruder quote. He's just like hide your kids, hide your wife. I'm like I hate this. It's fucking terrible. And like there's at the end of me playing it, there's a weird ass like moment where there's like a sex mini game. And I was like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, see, that's never too nuts.
I'm fucking done. It's like this is fucking terrible. Horrible.
So stay tuned for.
And it's $30. $30.
What?
$29.99 for that
really?
fucking piece.
I thought it was like
it looks like a PS2 game. It looks like some fucking. It looks like Hunter the Reckoning if it was terrible. I'm like, fucking terrible. Awful. I want. You know what? I want to play more of it just so I can. If I did a top 10 worst games of this year, I could put it on there. Because right now I only played 30 minutes. I didn't play enough. But I hated it.
Yeah,
really.
Let me check if it's online really quick.
Oh no.
What's the actual title again?
Big Drunk Satanic Massacre. They just tried to get that BDSM in there as a joke. I think it's called Big Drunk Satanic Massacre.
Yeah. Let's see.
Funny. BDSM. We'll play this. It looks like Doom. Because the cover looks like the cover for Doom.
That's a Drew Ray.
I was like, oh, BDSM, except it's Doom. That's my two favorite things. Combine it together, and you get fucking turd, I guess.
No, it's only one player.
It has like the worst cutscene, like opening cutscene ever of all time. It's like trying to make me hate it. It worked.
I'll try it.
Go ahead, have fun, fucker.
Stay tuned next week for our thorough discussion on.
Yeah, let's do
stay tuned next week for our thorough discussion on BDSM.
BDSM. We're gonna talk about BDSM. I'd rather do CBT than play that game anymore. To be fair.
I noticed that BDSM, the title has just the male symbol. Is it just the male? Oh no, it's male and female up there. I just saw the male symbol for a second up on the logo.
If you want a game where you have a weird mini game where you fuck a succubus, then have fun.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, have fun.
Speaking of succubus, David.
Yo.
Play.
Played Jackbox. Oh wait, were you not done?
No, I'm good.
We'll talk about Jackbox when I do this.
Yeah, I played Jackbox with you assholes, and I played a lot more Dragon Quest XI, and that's actually I've been playing.
Wow.
I also just want to mention I started a game called Dragon Quest XI also, but I started a game called I think it's called NG Spirit Hunter NG, which I don't know if you've seen that. It's the sequel to Deathmark.
Huh. What the fuck? All right.
Yeah, it's a part. They're doing like how Zero Escape later on retroactively made the Zero Escape series.
What's it called?
Because 999. It's called NG. I think it's called Spirit Hunter NG. Just the letters N and G. But the full title is Spirit Hunter NG. But it you look at it and you're like, oh, that looks like Deathmark. Because at first I was like, is this from the same developers? It was like, oh no, it's the same series, let alone the same developer. Now it's called Spirit Hunter. That's the series. And it has nothing to do with Deathmark. It's just like. It's kind of like I guess an anthology.
Review's kind of bad.
Really? Because I saw like a 10. I saw a 5 out of 5 and a fucking 9 and an 8.
No, I see a 5 out of 10 from Nintendo Life. That's all I saw so far on the first page.
Oh well, Nintendo Life. Yeah, they probably expected to have like Princess Peach in there or some shit.
All I see on Metacritic is 100 and 150.
On PS4, I think it has more.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe on Switch it doesn't run well. Maybe that's what. Because I thought I heard there was some like performance issues, which is weird because it's a visual novel. So I don't know what the fuck. Like.
All right, so you're playing that, but you never played Deathmark?
No, it's not. You don't need to play Deathmark. It's like an anthology series, from what I heard. It's like.
Ooh, okay.
It's like you just don't. You don't need to play the original game, which I do want to play the original game, but this is newer, and I got it from a site, so I was just like, let me try it out. So it's pretty spooky right now. There's a scary mode from what I heard, and scary mode just makes it so that you'll love this, Adrian. It just adds jump scares into it. So.
Oh God.
But you don't need to play it with that, which I'm not, because I don't want to fucking read some shit and then like a spooky face pops up. Like, I don't know what the fuck is this? Like, I don't want this. But anyway, there you go. I'm sorry. That's it. Now I'm done talking.
All right, David.
I already talked about what I played. You go.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah, no, he was done. I was just...
All right. What did I play? Okay, so I'm playing this game on Switch called Attention.
Oh, yeah. I talked about that.
Fantastic game.
Yeah, I talked about that to somebody. Maybe not you two, but I played like an hour of that game, and then it creeped me out too much, and I stopped playing. I was like, there's a point an hour in where I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, and I don't want to play.
What part did you get to?
I don't want to spoil it, but I
don't give a fuck.
It's not too far. It's probably like 40 minutes in, and then there's a couple encounters with enemies, which is fine.
The last guy I fought with is the lantern guy.
Okay, I don't think I got that far, but I didn't get very far. I was just like,
where the dude's hanging upside down.
Yeah,
is that what got you?
That's what got me, because I was just like, what the fuck's going on? Like, because I don't want to say anything, but like the game starts off as one thing, then fucking like about 30 minutes later, it's just
they
like
do a little switcheroo on you.
Yeah, they do a switcheroo. And it creeped me out, but also I'm not too into the whole hidey hole, gotta fucking hide from the evil. You know, just like I like having a gun or something. You know, that's why I love Resident Evil. It's just like, oh, there's a fucking zombie coming at me. I don't have to run. You know, I have to fight.
There's more tension when you can't fight. Which
I kind of agree, and I kind of disagree.
No. It's not that I don't like those games. It's just I don't want to always play those. And like almost every horror game nowadays is like every like smaller horror game, I should say, is like that. There's a game out right now called Moons of Madness, I think, which is like it's like a Lovecraftian space horror game, which I really want. This guy died. And I think that game's all about just hiding. And I'm just like, I wish I just had give me like System Shock shit. Like give me a pipe. I'll fuck some people up. I don't care. Anyway, go ahead.
See, that's what I think. I find horror is more successful when you feel like you have the power to fight back and realize you can't.
Sure. I like that too. That's fine. But like you still have that feeling where
exactly
if something shows up, I can at least defend myself. Maybe not.
Because like that's what I loved about the older Silent Hill games was you could fucking walk around like an armory for a little bit, and then you realize that the whole time you spent fighting and feeling empowered is just leaving you fucked for later. And it's like, oh, okay, I got to be smart about this. I got to be calculating. You know, I do have power, but exerting that power just makes me weaker later. And it's that constant tension of, is this going to be enough to allow me to live? Like that, I feel that evokes a much better feeling of tension and terror, because you are within your control of what you're going to do going forward, knowing that every shot fired is you safe now, but not necessarily later. That's kind of my feelings on that. I much prefer a system where you can fight, but it's neatly restricted so that way you feel powerful still for a little bit until you realize that you've made mistakes along the way.
I can see that. I generally think the opposite though. I think stuff like there's nothing.
Outlast.
I mean there. Yeah.
Outlast makes no sense.
And there's not to say like that discredits it. Like I still think like stuff like the chainsaw dude in Resident Evil 4 is still like whenever you just hear him right behind you, you're just fucking trying to haul ass out the window and you hear him like.
I know, but you can still defend yourself.
Right? No, I'm saying that stuff works too. But I think generally like the stuff like that I think is more when you can't do anything about it. And it's like you just have to like play your cards right and just like sneak out of there, get away from it.
Sure. And Outlast is a great one actually.
Because I'm the opposite in I was gonna say I'm kind of like the opposite in movies where it's like you have to kind of like be I don't like I don't like what do you call supernatural stuff too much in movies. When that's really pretty much all games ever do.
Yeah.
But I mean it comes and goes. It definitely just depends on what it is. But Detention's pretty cool. I'm probably about I'm like halfway through probably, maybe like over an hour in. Definitely like it gets more fucked up. And that thing has like not jump scares, but they're like the scares that kind of they don't do like some weird fucking crazy noise, but like weird shit happens where like you're looking at her reflection and she's talking, and all of a sudden her reflection just gets fucking weird. Does that cool kind of shit. I'm like, oh, that's neat. A
game I really liked was Lone Survivor. Like it kind of did that too.
Yeah.
Pixar kind of
I wanted to play some Halloween game and knock off my the Switch backlog a little bit so I can clear some space out because goddamn I have no space for any games anymore. I
think the Attention's a longer game than 2 hours though. I thought I heard it was like 4. I thought it was like 4 or 5 hours. But
how long to beat had it 2.5 hours, which I might start at that.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not a long game, but it's really fucking good.
Yeah, but from what I played, it was really good. It was just creeping me out, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, so I have that. I got Ring Fit Adventure, dude.
Yeah, I got that too.
Hell yeah.
Here's my ring.
Come on, Chris, do it.
Yeah,
Crush
okay.
it. Oh, snaps.
I
I feel like I'm gonna
Yeah.
snap this thing half the time. Like,
Yeah, I think it's pretty durable.
I would hope so. I'm sure
I would
Nintendo
hope so
wouldn't want to
too.
deal with that.
Nintendo usually, when it comes to peripherals, they make, besides I guess the Joy-Cons because of the drift, they make pretty durable shit. You know, like even like Nintendo Labo, I was surprised by how durable that fucking cardboard was.
Dude, so Labo got discounted to $10. Some Walmarts here.
Yep.
Couldn't find it. They sold out immediately.
Yeah, I saw somebody selling. I guess I'm assuming it's probably straight from their Walmart. But I saw somebody selling the robot kit for like 20 free shipping. And I was thinking about it. I was like, because I wanted the robot, but I don't want that fucking thing in my room.
I also don't want to deal with it afterwards. I'm like, cool, it's built. What am I gonna do with it?
I heard the robot is really cool. It was just like,
yeah, $10 is my price point. Where if I see $10 as an instant buy, but otherwise I'm like, eh. But yeah, play Ring Fit Adventure. I played the first day of it. It was cute.
Yeah, I played it too. I forgot to mention that also.
Yeah.
I played a lot of shit.
You're slimming down, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm already skinny.
I'm already skinny.
This is a 1X.
Oh, 1X.
It's a 1X.
Yeah. So you played the first day, I guess.
Yeah, I played until the first boss fight.
Okay. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I'm fucking so surprised by how, because a month ago I was like, this thing looks like fucking stupid dog shit, and like I'm playing it, I'm just like I'm moving it around, and it's like working. I never had it like fuck up on me.
Yeah, and it's actually a decent workout. Like I severely underestimated this because I played the fitness boxing. And I was like, okay, yeah, this tired me out. I'm like, oh, this fucking thing. Oh, I'm gonna wave it around, push it in and out. Oh,
yeah. But then you have to do that turn-based shit where you have to do actual
squats.
workouts.
The fucking first turn-based one threw me off because I picked the most extreme option where it's like, how hard do you want your workout to be? I'm like, oh, just do extreme. Let's see how hard it goes. Then it's like, do 20 squats like that. And then, all right, do 20 more, but now fast. I'm like, oh, God.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and squats are not part of my exercise whatsoever, so I felt my knees.
Yeah, I kept it with moderate. I had to put it on silent mode though, because me fat. I'm on the second fucking floor of my apartment, so I couldn't have myself fucking running in place. So actually I feel like the running and you have to do like squats instead of running. So you have to like just like do little miniature squats besides running in place. I feel like that might be harder to do. I don't know.
I can see that.
Yeah, which that sucks. But yeah, I have to wait until
it's
like. I have to wait until it's like midday. You know, when I played it was like
midnight.
What? Yeah, no. That's when I played it the first time. I was just like, yeah, I can't do this. Especially my fat ass in my room with all the shit like jingling around and stuff. I can't do that because something's gonna fall and then someone's gonna call the police.
I hate having workout games.
There's somebody's making noise up top. I don't know why they call it cops.
And he ain't having sex. I know that.
Yeah, I definitely know that.
No, I just hate having these as cartridges though. I wish there was like some sort of like download code almost because
it's not even a downloadable game.
Yeah, because it's like, all right, you do the thing. It takes like maybe like half an hour for a workout. All right, now I want to play something else. Gotta pop, and I hate that. I just love digital games so much. I'm gonna pop that out and do that.
It doesn't bother me that much, especially this game.
You're used to it though.
Just pop it out and fucking put it. Like I have a carrying case, so I just like fucking.
You're used to it. I don't have a carrying case or any of that because I'm not used to it.
You should get a carrying case. Wait, you don't have a carrying case for your Switch?
I have like 100 some games, probably 200 games on the Switch.
Wait, don't you have a carrying case for your Switch though?
Oh yeah,
you
don't. In the little grip.
It doesn't have any Switch game holders?
It does, but I mean like it's like 5 slots in there. I'm like, whatever.
You probably only have 5 games physical, so there you go.
I bring about like 13.
13? Boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
And then we played Jackbox.
Yes.
Damn, dude. Well, so I haven't played Trivia Murder Party 2, which I heard was actually really good. I've heard very, very good things about it.
Yeah, we should play that soon.
We played every other game on there. We'll preface this by saying we're apparently in the minority and we just do not like Jackbox Party 5. I don't know. I was shocked. I'm shocked every time I see someone's like tier list of the Jackbox games where 5 is always like top 3. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And so in fact, some people say that Jackbox, I think 2 or 3 is like on the lowest. I'm like,
Really?
are you kidding?
Three at TKO, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the best fucking games.
And
I've ever
Earwax,
played.
one of them, whichever one was Earwax. They listed on the bottom.
I love Earwax. Earwax is great. I mean, you can't play Earwax for hours, but it's like one of those games you come back every other once in a while.
Yeah, whenever like there's a sixth sense I've developed with Jackbox where you play a couple games of Quiplash, and I just know I'm like, all right, guys, we're done. Like, just no more. And then there's always one asshole that's like, oh, come on, let's play one more round. And I'm like, oh, no, we're done. We're good. And they're like, no, let's play one more. I'm like, all right. And sure enough, everyone's like fucking the most unfunny piece of shit all of a sudden. Like, every
you brought everybody down by saying we should be done. No, because
every ounce of comedy.
Everybody, all the comedy left after you said we're done.
You can feel the comedy leaving after like that.
Yeah, after you said what you said.
No, right when we're done, like, winding down.
Adrian's always got to be right.
You can feel the comedy winding down, but sure enough. But the cool thing with Earwax is it doesn't really allow you to, like, it doesn't give you too much creativity. It kind of just gives you the funny shit right away, and you have to pick out of it. So it's a cool kind of, like, I describe it the same way as Role Models in Jackbox 6. It's a cool wind down game, where it's like if you guys were like thinking of creative stuff the entire time, and you just want to do some funny shit, and just it's a pretty good one. It just hands you everything pretty much.
Yeah, it's just like, what would be a question, like make a weird like what noise was like happened at your graduation or whatever, and you just like pick 2 sounds. Like one could be
a car crash, and
screaming.
You hear a car crash,
and then gunshots.
Or then you hear some girl go, yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. That's good.
It's always good. It's always good to to gap out Earwax though, because you don't want to like play it too often. You want to forget every noise that you just heard. That way, when you get it all over again, it's just all fresh again in your head.
That's why I wish they would make a second one where they just like fucking put tons of new sounds and questions in there. I mean tons.
The cool thing about Jackbox is it's one of those games where I feel like a lot of sequels would do good. Like, I feel like making, like, but then again, I also thought Faking It 2 would have been great, but they outdid themselves and pushed the button.
Oh
yeah.
So so we didn't like 5.
No,
people
very much dislike that dumbass robot.
That was like one of our biggest disappointments of last year. I felt like,
and that game, the actual game they made, was like fucking
Zeeple Dome.
Yeah, I hated that.
Yeah, we were like super hyped. Like, what we do is when we get Jackbox games, I'll usually get it and we'll just get on a mixer and we'll play together. We'll make a night of it. But that was like one of the games where we were kind of like just bummed out after every single game. We're like, wow, that kind of sucked. So we went right back to 2 and played Earwax. And we're like, yeah, this is good. But yeah, no. So 6 came out. We started with what did we start with? We started with
what's the no? We started with
Push the Button.
Yeah, we started with Push the Button. Then we tried the
dictionary one, which was like
Joke-Bo, right?
Dictionary.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was okay, but
I feel like you need to be ready and like in the zone to like start that up. Where we were kind of tired a little bit after Push the Button.
Sure.
So
but then we did Joke-Bo. Then we did
Joke-Bo was good. Yeah.
Joke-Bo was good. It was like pretty much what was the. Was TKO the one? Yeah, TKO is the one where you like make a shirt and then you make a.
Someone else gets that template.
Isn't there another? Yeah, and then they like it swaps them around so like somebody gets their
Yeah,
so
I really like the comedy version of the rap battle one, which I also really love that one. But
you like the rap battle one? Oh yeah,
that one.
Yeah, I love the rap battle one.
See, that's the one we hated.
Really?
Yeah, no one fucking liked Rapversity, I think, or rap. One of those.
Because like. I don't even remember how you played it. It was just like you just like.
It gave you a rhyme, and then you had to like follow up with the rhyme with something else as a diss.
Yeah, but like it was like so like you didn't have enough time to think of like a fucking funny because it like limits you by having you have to actually make something that rhymes. Where like Quiplash is just like like say anything. A funny name for a dog. You can fucking put anything. Like a turd muncher, fucking anything. But
we're gonna try it again. Actually, maybe we'll like it more.
You actually have to rhyme it though.
Maybe we'll like it more when we're playing them all. But I don't know. I didn't really care too much about it.
I didn't like the humor of the game too, because it would have like little moments of like the robots being funny and shit. I'm just like, I wish Jackbox would stop trying to be funny when.
I disagree, dude. Bombcore was great.
Bombcore was fun.
Bombcore was fucking funny. The further you get into it, it's hilarious.
I don't know. I don't know.
Cookie Masterson.
Cookie Masterson's great, but that's like that's the original Jack. That's Jackbox, or what's it called again? You Don't Know Jack. There you go.
Yeah, Jack. Yeah.
I mean, that's just that. That's been around for like 25 fucking years. So.
Right. But yeah, so we did that. Dictionary was okay. Jokebook was good. We played Role Models last time we played, which was cute. It was a cute little game.
I like that game actually. I wouldn't mind playing it again because it gave like everybody like the worst fucking. Well, you were labeled lazy, which is perfect. Me,
but then afterwards it said I was a hard worker.
I was a hard worker, so I mean, obviously it knows what it's doing. But yeah, it's just it was a fun one. It was a fun wind down game too. Yeah.
But push the button.
Push the button, yeah.
Easily,
push the button's
like, top 3 in Jackbox.
Easily.
It's pretty much the game Werewolf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to find
Except
out who
not
Wait,
fucking, except it's a lot more functional. Like, I love playing Werewolf, but there's so much that can go wrong with that game, especially when you're first teaching someone how to play it. And it just takes all the busy work out of playing Werewolf so you can just fucking go for it and have fun.
There's a lot of fun with playing Werewolf, like socially, especially. But I feel like, my friends would always love playing Werewolf, and that was a fun time. I like that more games are kind of giving their own little spin on it, which is cool. So I probably have like 4 or 5 board games on different spins of Werewolf. But our Skype calls never had Werewolf.
No.
Because there's no there's some games online that do it, but I mean.
Yeah, like there's a PSVR.
Yeah,
game,
but like we're not gonna get everyone to commit to PSVR to do all that.
And that's not really a VR game. Like you don't need VR for it.
Faking it's kind of close to it, but it requires everyone to be like face to face. So we'll have to figure out how to do that on stream. That'll be an interesting way to figure that out.
Webcam would work.
Yeah. We'll have to get everyone to commit to that. But that was a game you guys are never gonna play. I played. But yeah, pushed the button. It takes away that and said, hey, let's give this a way to people to play like at home. And my God, that's so much fun. That's such a good game. Such a good game. We played that for like 3 hours last night, I think. Just that. Yeah,
game. We played it the first time for about an hour and a half, and it was really fun. And then we got
4 of us too.
Yeah, and we got a group of like 7 or 8 people. And it was like
7 people.
Watch, 7 people.
You can get 10 people on that too.
10 people would be great. Like that's like one of the few ones where it's like 10 people, right? I don't think there's like any other. Like most of them are 8 or 4.
4 to 8. Yeah.
I think 6 sometimes, but I think that one's like the only one that's 10. I could see that being really good with 10. Just having like 2 or 3 aliens.
Yeah, you have 3 at 10.
Around. And I love one of my favorite movies is The Thing. We talk about that all the time.
Yeah,
and it really is. It's like that. It's like that. It's just like trying to fucking deduce who the fucking alien is.
If you want to check that out on None of the Movie Podcast, The Thing was one of our October movies we played. Not the one coming up, the one prior though.
Yeah.
So that was a fun time. I watched it for the first time, but yeah, it was like that. It was super fun. I'm super excited to play that again, get a good group together. We just gotta commit to that. The hard part. But you know what's funny is that once people commit, they don't want to leave though, because they was like, I'll play a couple games of Jackbox, and 3 hours later, he's
because I had to get on a train literally a few hours later, so I was like, all right, I guess I'll get 2 hours of sleep. That's fine.
I was working though.
It was fun.
Fucking great.
Out of the 10 games we played, I was the alien 8 fucking times. So.
No, that was fucking ridiculous. And Adrian over here, I'm getting hacked. No one believes him. Fucking 3 times in a row, some asshole hacked him.
Yeah, it was Matt, our friend Matt, and me hacking. Matt hacked you a bunch, but I hacked you in the beginning all the time until you like started saying, "I'm getting fucking hacked all the time." I was like, "All right, let me chill out." And then Matt's fucking continually hacking.
I called you motherfuckers out too. I knew it, but
you didn't know it was me.
Everyone else, no, I wasn't sure. Because at that point I'm literally running, but statistically in my head I was like, because it was between you and Nick that I was like, I'm putting one of you motherfuckers in there. And I was
surprised.
And I was like, statistically it could not beat Chris 8 out of these 10 times.
That's why I didn't.
Statistically, it could not be this. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bank it. I'm gonna bank it that this game will not pick Chris 8 times. So I went for him. Otherwise, I would have fucking had it.
It was me. I'm the alien bitch.
And you can tell by the end of it, Chris is like trying to figure out new ways to like go about it every time. Because like, all right, I can't play the same way I was playing last round, so he's playing a little bit differently. Like I remember after the 3rd or 4th round when he was obviously the alien again, he's like, all right, I'm the alien.
I'm the alien, guys.
and then one game, like the first game, the first game that he wasn't an alien, after like 5 games so far, I said fuck it, so I pushed the button immediately. We put you and I forget who else out there.
Yeah,
I think it was you and
Oh
Sam.
no, it was Sam. It was
Yeah.
Sam because Sam immediately fucking gave himself away.
Yeah.
Because I think he was an alien.
He was. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I wasn't though. You just immediately thought of me because I was a fucking alien 5
Yeah,
times.
we're like, all right, so Sam's an alien, and then Chris always is. So
It has to
fuck
be
it.
me.
Hey, Chris,
So,
Chris walked away. Didn't you think you walked away for a second?
No, I was looking at my phone. And I looked up and I was in the fucking room. I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was fine.
Yeah, so he looks at everything. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, fucking ridiculous. Yeah, and then I died for no reason. I was a nice man.
You went for 15 seconds.
Oh my god! I just remember the one game where the entire time, like I could have voted. Like I think I was the last person to vote at one point because everybody thought it was like 2 other people, and I could have voted yes and just end the game there, and I would have been free. But I was like, no, I'm going to decline. I want to see where this goes. I think that's the one where you start losing your shit.
It was the first round that it was Chris and I as alien. I just fucking wanted to win. So when they had me and someone else, it had me and David in there.
I wasn't saying anything.
And I was like, fucking do it. And then Matt's like, I don't know, man, just do it, because
I was so fucking pissed.
They caught me in a lie because I said I slightly like bird watching. So Matt's like, oh, what birds are there in New Mexico? And I couldn't think, so I'm like, fuck it, just send me out there. And so they said yeah. And then as soon as I got the objective, we won because Chris was an alien too.
I was an alien
Chris
too.
just shut the fuck up. Chris was like, all right, he's doing it.
I'm voting for it. Yeah, I got you, alien.
But it's fun because you can kind of do the same. You can also get away with the same tactic for human and alien, and people just don't know what you're doing. They're like, he's yelling. He was yelling last round.
Next time, I want to record it because I think it's beautiful.
That'd be a good let's play for sure. But the thing is, you gotta tone down some people because some people will think it's really funny being really edgy still.
Which I mean, I don't know. As long as you don't say certain words, it's fine. I think. I don't care personally, but just cut back on some of the words.
No, we had some friends that just like being very edgy, and
I was saying some edgy shit too. Not gonna lie, I'm throwing myself out there. I was saying stuff like, oh my god, I'm cool or whatever. That's pretty edgy.
Very edgy.
That's pretty edgy.
No, it's not that bad. But if we're putting it on YouTube, we gotta make sure.
Yeah.
Make sure. I mean, in fact, the games weren't even bad.
No.
Luckily,
those two that we played weren't that bad.
Yeah. So.
Luckily, what was the other game we played like right after? We played for like a minute. And we were like Role Models, right? Yeah, Role Models was fun.
Luckily, a few of our friends have grown up over the years, so it's nice.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Finally.
All right. That was what we played.
Yeah, there you go. We spent a long time talking about Jackbox. I think that would be the title.
Deservingly though, because like
I think that might be the title of the video.
Buy that now.
All right, that might be the title of the podcast.
And
we talked about that.
Jackbox, honestly, the new Jackbox is my new icebreaker game I'm using. I'm having a couple of work buddies come over that I haven't hung out with outside of work, and that's going to be the fucking game. I'm like, all right, it's time to really get to learn each other. Let's do some fucking Jackbox.
What?
If you move to New Mexico, dude.
Fuck them. David's
dude, I would never
stop watching.
I love you, Adrian. I would never move to your fucking area.
You move over here.
I mean, it can be hot during the summer, but you'd love it because it's cheap. And no one bothers you.
Yeah, but there's no wildlife. There's no trees and shit. It's all fucking sand.
What are you talking about? Your mom's here.
Yeah, another reason I want to.
Oh shit! Hey David, what'd you buy?
Mama David.
One thing that actually,
David, what'd you buy? Shut up! What'd you buy?
I got a lot of shit. So does someone else want to go first, or do we want to start off with my fucking?
I didn't get too much. I didn't get too much. I could start off if you want to wait.
No, I'll start. That's fine.
Right,
I just got a lot of shit to go through.
All right, go ahead.
So we'll start off with So as we all know, my Dreamcast died recently, so I had to go and get a replacement. So item number one is replacement Dreamcast.
There you go.
Sadly, not the black model that I had before, but nice white one, came with the modem. It actually said it was working perfectly, but when I got it, the disk drive wasn't working.
Oh, it's perfect.
So,
perfect.
well, no,
Perfect
it was
position.
actually a simple fix. The latch for the cover wasn't working right.
Right.
It just wasn't actually pulling the thing down, so I just put fucking layers upon layers of duct tape around it, and then it closes works perfectly fine now.
Layers.
I got the original model Sega Genesis, the high definition version. Reason why I picked this up is the Sega Genesis Model 2 I have. Apparently, those lines are notorious for audio issues if you use RGB, which I'm using RBG on most of my consoles now. So I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? But apparently, specifically the high definition model version of the Mark I, not the other version, has perfect clarity on video and audio for RGB. So I picked that up. Then with that also came a bunch of other games. So unfortunately in really shitty condition, but I got Aladdin.
Aladdin, okay. I got Aladdin not too long ago.
I got Vector Man.
If I see Lion King there, I'm gonna be pissed because you talk some shit about it.
The Jungle Book.
I thought you were about to say it. That's close.
Jungle.
I got
Lion
Toy
King.
Story.
Okay,
He hasn't said anything, so I think Lion King. Cat's eyes giggling.
And then I got Strike.
Okay, all right.
That's why he's not saying no. He didn't say no yet.
Then I got Side Pocket complete in box.
Are you ready for it?
Classic.
I'm ready for it.
I got Lion King.
You piece of shit.
I got it. You know, I said it was a horrible game.
Now I'm gonna go grab my gigantic box. Actually, no. There's some more shit over here I got before I go get the big box. So the rest of my goodies for Bloodstained came in because I got the big tier for Bloodstained. So here is the art book. Haven't opened it yet.
Cool.
And then it also came with a bunch of other goodies here. Came with these really cool pins and stuff.
Oh, neat.
Sword. Nice.
I'm actually going to end up getting like a cork board to put up on that wall over there because so many game collector's editions now are coming with pins. So it'd be kind of neat to have like a little display cork board case for them. Then it also came with the soundtrack.
Well, it comes in like a PS3 case.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Then it also has like a much bigger art book, but that's downstairs and I ain't fucking bringing it up. Now I need to go get the big box.
Okay. Here he goes. He was ready for this, guys. It's all ready. This fucking
Ooh, is Spirit Hunter on Switch going to be a little bit rare?
I don't know if it's going to be... Death Mark isn't, that's for sure.
Yeah, but this one's unavailable near me for sure.
I guess, maybe. I mean, I got digital, so you might be able to get it digital through a site.
So,
I don't know if
now I got a big box here. So the last regular video game thing I got was the Lightspan Adventures collection for PS1. Okay. I got this for only $17. It's a near complete in box. I'm only missing a couple pieces to it. Apparently back in the day, in an attempt to educate people, the youth of America at that time, they're like, you know what we need to do? Make PS1 games. That'll educate the youth. So there's 37 educational games in that box. The rest of this is all from one Kickstarter. I finally had a Kickstarter come in. And this is one I have been drooling over for a while, called Arena Contest of Champions. So in this masked box, we have some Kickstarter exclusive minis for it, which I haven't opened most of this, but this is one of the few ones I have opened up already.
Oh, it's Blue Eyes White Dragon.
This is the Hydra that came with it.
Cool.
Fuck you. Then
like a 40-year-old
there's this big bastard, which the wings aren't on it, but this is a big old fucking dragon.
You just showed us that one.
No, this is.
Wow, this Kickstarter is so bad they couldn't even color them.
Dude, that's common with minis.
I know, I'm joking.
I don't know half the time. You're kind of special.
I know those fucking stupid like tabletop games you can color them yourself, right? That's their excuse. So
this is the base game right here.
Wow.
I just heard it fall.
This is the first expansion box for it.
Oh, cool.
And another Kickstarter exclusive box part of it.
I want you to pull out something way bigger than that box. That would
Your
fucking
cock.
freak me out. Yeah, okay.
And then it also came with an art book, but again, that's already downstairs in my art book collection area.
Damn.
But yeah,
bro.
so that all came in. Lot to show.
How much are you spending on your place monthly?
On my place?
Yeah.
My mortgage is $650.
God damn.
So he could tell us that, but he won't tell us whatever the fuck his coworkers might listen to or whatever. Earlier, remember? when he didn't-
there's that story.
Oh.
Yeah, no, there's a story there. But yeah, my mortgage is only $650.
Kiss somebody he didn't want to kiss.
Yeah, that's
That's the story.
All right.
That's
Anything
the
else,
story
David?
in my eyes. That's pretty good.
No, there was one other item that was supposed to be in on time, but the fucking delivery got delayed. So yeah, that's everything.
Okay.
All right. What would you get?
Okay. I got a bunch of Switch shit. GameStop's doing a deal of the day 2 times a week now, which is
Wednesdays and
at first
Sundays?
Wednesdays and Saturdays. Which at first I was like they're gonna have like some shitty deals, but
Yeah, they're not too
actually
bad.
so far they're pretty good. I already
Today
got
was
like yesterday.
Darksiders 3 for 10
Yeah,
bucks.
and t-shirts 2 for 10, and I got a couple of those actually. I don't know if you bought any. That
No.
I sent you a message. No, I saw that like they had the Ash one and the
Yeah, I really need that,
like
but I have like way too much fucking clothes in my life.
Right. So I bought a couple, but they're not here yet. I also got Darksiders 3. But I picked these up, or not really. I ordered them online, and they came a few days ago. It was just those weird ass Switch games that come in a case, but they're actually digital games. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they had these on sale. So I got Fruitfall Crush.
Hell yeah.
Which is
How much was that?
they're $9 each. So I still had credit and no tax on them, so it was just $9 straight up. James Pond, codename RoboCod.
So yeah, that was one of our trivia things last week, I
Yeah,
think.
I know. Super Putty Squad,
You should have saved your money, brother.
Impossible Mission. It's like Mission Impossible. Rally Races.
Thanks.
These all go for like $20 each. So I bought them.
I see why now.
I bought them to probably flip in the future. But yeah. So no game here I would actually want to play. So they'll stay sealed. They're all just like, I hate this shit where it says download code on it. It's just like that looks terrible. It's
Right.
like I always like the Switch cases because they have just a little logo on the top left, but those ones are terrible when they're fucking big ass digital code thing on it. I also picked this up. Actually, I picked this up like a month ago, but I let Gerard borrow it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist.
Oh, I have that. I like how you actually said
I
my
had a-
Gerard.
Gerard way.
He's my little boy. And it came with the cards. I got this from GameFly, and they kept the cards in here just for me.
Shout
Still
out to Gamefly
sealed.
for giving me all
First
the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
goodies in the
game I have in my collection that will have the cards in it forever. So,
See, that's the sad thing. I wanted to get the Switch version
Sure.
because I put a ton of time onto the Steam version, but I guess there was just recently a massive rule change that happened that completely alters how the game is played now. And because of that, a lot of
really?
people were pissed with the Switch version because they're like, oh, I remember playing Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid. I can just hop on and there'll be some new creatures and some new spells, but I'll understand how to play. But I guess with these new rule changes, it completely changes the dynamic entirely. So it's really hard to just get into it. If you remember playing as a kid, it's a lot different.
I
Yeah.
played it just fine. Shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
Fuck you, nerd.
What? He said that really angrily.
I'm an angry person.
Yeah, I know. I can tell. Look at you drinking
Harsh.
wine.
It's not
Oh,
wine,
God.
it's Salerno.
Whatever. Fuck
It's a
you.
blood orange liqueur.
Whatever. God damn it. All right, so I also picked up something that's not a video game. I don't usually buy board games, but this one I actually wanted for a little while, and someone was selling it for like fucking dirt cheap on eBay. I've always wanted to play this because I always saw people I watch play games like this, and I wanted it. It's called The Wrong Game. It's a game where you're supposed to get the answer wrong to win. You get 30 seconds. You get 5 questions, 30 seconds, and they'll ask you questions like, how many? Wait, let me give you an example. Like, what is 10
Give us
times
the card.
10? Oh yeah, you want?
Yeah,
You want to do it?
give me
This is
David
where,
the
by the
card.
way,
That's
where this timer came from. All right. All right, I got it. All right, here's some cards.
Give David a card.
All right,
David, you're up.
all right. There's 5 questions on each card. You get like 30 seconds to answer.
I just got to get them wrong.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll do the timer
Well,
for you.
you can't do. Yeah, you do it, but you can't just go like blurgle blurgle. You have to actually say something that makes sense.
So
but
don't
it's
go
still wrong.
blurger.
Yeah, don't do that.
So I
shit.
can't just spawn fuck you to everything.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
No.
You can't repeat your same answer twice. Also, and there's a whole thing
right,
of
you
rules.
ready?
All right, ready?
Go.
Go. Name a part of your body you can't see.
My back.
Okay. Well, you can't see that. All right.
Well,
Name
you
a
can
body
in the
part.
mirror.
All right. Name a body part you have more than one of.
My penis.
Okay. Who wrote Hamlet?
John Stamos.
What is a blog?
It's the sequel to The Blob.
Okay. Name a famous golfer.
Pat Sajak.
There you go. See? You want to do one, Adrian?
Yeah, give me one.
All right. All right. Let me get a different one. Let's see. Oh, this is good. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Who buys and sells stocks?
John Cena.
What is 50% of 100?
1.
What month is it?
June.
What is a nice present to bring a teacher at school?
Shit.
Man, you're thinking way too hard on that one. I immediately thought gun.
An iPad. No, it's nice.
No, it's nice. Who makes more money, you or Bill Gates?
Me.
All right, so that's the game.
Can you imagine being Elon Musk or someone going, nah, me, dude?
I guess.
Fuck.
Shit. Oh, sorry, that was correct. Shit. All right, so you want to do one more? Or are we done?
We can do one more. Let's do one more each.
Okay. All right, one more each. Okay. See, this game's fun. I like this.
How much
game.
you get it for? I never even heard of
It
this
was
game.
$5.
Oh shit.
And like $8 shipping, so it was like 13. So to be fair, but it was like brand new. I was like, oh shit, I thought it was used, and it came with all the cards and stuff. I don't know. I really like games like this where you just have to get it wrong. It's actually challenging, especially when you have 30 seconds. You have to like think of something fucking wrong when you know the right answer. Anyway, Dave, you want to do this one?
Sure.
All right, ready? All right, name something that flies.
Adrian.
Okay, you complete the song title. Yankee Doodle blank.
Went to town riding on a Ferrari.
Okay. What does a bride wear over her face?
Use panties.
Okay. What's black, white, and red all over?
You when I'm done with you.
Okay. Well, that's true. Well, no. That's
No!
Wait. What does a beggar do for a living?
His best.
Oh no, that's true too.
That's probably true. Unless he's a lazy beggar. All right. I'll give it to you. I don't give a fuck. All right. Adrian, last one.
All right.
All right. What is 5 times 5?
1.
What season typically has cold weather?
June. The summer weather.
What season typically has hot weather?
Winter.
Okay. Is the end of a race the finish line or the Swedish line? I don't get that
It's
one.
the middle.
Okay. What do you call a hunt for witches?
Jerkin.
All right, there you go. So that's how you play a game.
Right.
You just say wrong shit.
It has a bad rating on BoardGameGeek.com.
Really? I don't know. I always thought it was funny. But maybe it's not a great game, but it's like funny. As
It's
just
a good icebreaker game, I feel like. There always has to be that game that he's like, all right, everyone needs to get warmed up to play some games.
Yeah, so just play the wrong game. There's another one called Get It Wrong to Win, but it's like rare. So
this is hard to find. What the fuck? Okay.
Is it?
Let me know if you see another one of these.
Okay. Yeah, because it's pretty fun. Okay, it has a lot of cards too. So there you go. Get It Wrong to Win or whatever. But I have one last thing. Adrian already knows about this fucking one because he showed me it, and I'm really upset about it. Not gonna lie. But Adrian showed me this on.
Oh, I know what it is.
Yeah, here.
Hey, it was a good deal, dude. nice though.
It looks fantastic. I don't know what Gore's issue is. It's his favorite character.
You can look at her butt.
That's true. It looks nice. Not gonna lie.
It's like the cover art. Remember when the cover art did that?
Actually, the cover art. Yeah, let's compare it. Actually, I have the steelbook.
Let's compare asses.
Didn't the cover art do that and stop doing that because it was weird?
No, it was her victory stance. One of her victory stances looked kind of like this, and then they switched it and made it look like different or some shit. I don't know.
They gave it more of a pinup look.
Yeah, there you go. I'm selling it, so don't fucking get used to seeing it ever. Yeah, Adrian showed it to me. He already had one, obviously, so he's just like, "Hey, you want to get this to like maybe recoup some money?"
$60, right?
Yeah,
that's not a bad deal at all.
No, if I liked Tracer, I would have kept it, but I don't. So
it's not bad.
The Hanzo one, I would fucking keep in a heartbeat. But sadly, it wasn't 60. That one was. It was 40 plus like $15 shipping and then tax. It was like 60. So pretty good. So thanks for that. Okay, thanks for that.
Now you got a Tracer statue and a Tracer cardboard cutout.
Tracer poster. Fucking Tracer everywhere.
You still have that Tracer cardboard cutout?
Yeah, somewhere. It's in my closet somewhere, I think.
All right.
That's it. So.
Cool. Yeah, I got Ring Fit Adventure.
Yeah.
Talked about that.
Oh yeah. There you go. Let me show it again.
Yeah, fucking crush it. Hell yeah, brother.
For the rest of the podcast, I have my hands like this.
It's gonna definitely snap at that point.
Yeah, probably. Right? No, this is like really like durable, like whatever it is. I don't even know.
I got Tesla versus Lovecraft. We're talking about twin stick shooters. I heard that was a really good one.
Yeah, I mean, I like twin stick shooters, just not shitty ones like BDSM.
I got this in the mail finally, and I was super excited about it. I got Celeste.
Nice.
Limited
run. And it came with I think the cards. I have the card up here, I think, just because it kept falling over. Yeah, it's back here. It's back here somewhere. But
I think Best Buy has a version of that, right?
It came with a card, and it came with an apology saying, "Hey, sorry this got delayed so long. We just really wanted to include the Farewell DLC inside of it." So.
Okay.
Yeah, so that makes sense. I'm cool with that.
Cool.
And then I went and got Apex the Bloodhound edition.
Yeah. I'll probably pick that up soon. I'll probably pick the Lifeline one.
Yeah, these I wasn't gonna get it originally right away, but I looked and there was only one Bloodhound edition left in my town between both Best Buys that I had, and then 2 Lifeline editions. And I'm grabbing one of each, and I gave the other one out.
Okay.
It seems like cards were anywhere here, but no, probably not. Yeah, but that's all I got for that.
Okay. There you go.
Hell yeah. And Jackbox, obviously.
Jackbox, yeah. I got some digital stuff too.
Oh, you know what? I didn't mention this in the play part, but I think was it last week? I tried Jump Force because I just really want to try. I just want to play as Yugi.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
What a bad game.
I'm not a fan.
I
thought I heard the game was fine. It was just like everything else around it was shitty.
Not really.
Like,
it's super.
The story mode I heard sucks.
It's
a lot of people bitch about it.
The combat super paper rock scissory, where it's like you gotta
really?
pick one thing and you can dodge another thing. The story mode's like trash. The way everything looks, really it looks like trash. The mouth syncing's the worst. And it's like plastic ass like 360 launch faces, where it's like it looks just fake, but only the mouth is moving. That was going on.
I'm hoping that Dragon Ball Z.
The hub world was garbage, where the hub world was abnormally fucking huge, and I got lost in it just trying to wonder because all right, now go to one of these and pick your team. I'm like, all right, fuck. As soon as you pick your team, play one thing, and you unlock everyone, but you had to fucking look for it. And I was partially a dumbass too because I couldn't find it because I just could not read the map. I literally ran around there for like 10 minutes trying to figure out where the fuck anything was. Then once I found one, I realized what the map was trying to tell me, but that was dumb.
I had the same problem with what was one of the Dragon Ball Z games on Xbox One? Xenoverse, I think.
Xenoverse 2.
Xenoverse 1, I think I played. I think that's the one I played. It had like kind of like a hub world too.
It had the RPG mechanics.
Yeah, that's the one.
Xenoverse games are good.
Are they?
I didn't care for the first one.
Hate hub worlds in fighting games. Hate
too.
them. I fucking hate them. And Dragon
Ball Fighters, I get was bad, but at least it's not confusing.
I hate it though. Why? Just give me a menu.
The thing I will give at least Xenoverse a break for is I don't consider it a straight up fighting game. It is an RPG fighting game. It's kind of like the Bouncer. You're not playing it for the fighting game aspect straight up.
Can we just talk about why hub worlds suck ass though? I hate it. Like,
yeah, no, I agree. A fighting game shouldn't have a hub world. It should just have a menu. You know what's awesome? The action as fast as possible.
You know what's awesome is going to Tekken. You pick online, pick rank lobby, and then you're good. You're playing. You don't have to fucking walk around these cute little figures and like, oh look, gotta go figure out. And if you're brand new to these games, you don't know what the fuck's going on. You have to pick one of the fucking 5 people out there to walk around like all slowly to or hobble over, and then figure out what to do from there. And then you have to do some weird shit where it's like, you have to go in and you have to pick your team, and sometimes it's like Blaze Blue, you have to pick your team and then you have to back out and pick a different team member like that.
Yeah.
That was so
Calibur does that too. Calibur does that. Calibur's really annoying because when you pick matchmaking, you have to pick a character before you get into matchmaking. So they pick another one. You have to. I get that, but it's kind of annoying because I'm just like, I want to try this character and then I have to go all the way back.
But why is Tekken does it so fucking well? Tekken's so good at fucking figuring it out. It's like, it's no bullshit. It's literally just fucking go in, play the game, and gives you an option rematch, swap fighters. Cool.
Mortal Kombat 11 is great too. I think it's just like fucking. It's just a menu. That's it, and you can swap. You can go to the next game and you pick a character.
Yeah, but it's I don't know what it is. It's something with Western developers and Japanese developers, where Japanese developers are so convoluted in their menus. I can't tell if that's just a customary thing. Cause
they're convoluted with a lot of their stuff, with their story. Like, have you seen the story in Tekken? What the fuck?
But yeah, story in Tekken's weird. But I mean, everything about the fucking UI and everything is streamlined to fuck. Like, it's shocking how well it's like streamlined. Versus,
I wonder if they just like looked at Tekken 6 and saw nobody liked it. Not that was like confusing, but just nobody liked Tekken 6, and they're like, let's just make it basic. And also it helped that was in the arcades too, Tekken 7 first. So they had to streamline it because Hub World
and I'm sure anyone that plays these games often, like, they know it back of their hands, so Hub World's nothing to them. But like for anyone that's like trying to just play a game, it's like, I hate having to go into a Hub World and figure that shit out. Yeah, I hate specifically push start and customize your team in the start menu, and then go into that. That's so what? Who does that? Like, why is that a design choice? It does not make sense to me. Go in. Let me go in. Let's go in. Let's go to a versus menu. Let me pick the people right there, and then go in. Good. Fucking done. Jesus.
I can see how it can. I think what I would like is if it gave you an option, create an auto load team, almost kind of like how Marvel vs. Capcom 3 did it, where you can have your preset teams. So that way, when you go to the character select screen, if there's a particular team you've been using a lot or experimenting with, you have that area where you can just be like, okay, I just want to play my team that I've been playing for a while. You go up to that, you select that, bam, there you go, done. All you need.
Sure. I just something easy. But yeah, Jump Force, that was cool. I got to play as Yugi for a little bit and then uninstalled it. Got what I wanted. I didn't get any achievements, so it's clear off my list.
Once I heard Death Note was in it, I was like, well, fuck it. Because he's in it, but he's in the story. I was just like, what the fuck?
How are you going to put Death Note in?
I'm not going to put Light and fucking Ryu because fucking just some supporting bullshit characters.
Makes no sense.
And Yugi could be in there? Like, I don't get like
Yugi's
what?
in there.
I mean, I guess
Kaiba's
so many
DLC.
characters, right? Well, that's sick.
Well, that's kind of what they did with.
I almost bought it.
Kaiba's greatest character.
When I was playing it, I was like, if this is really good, I'll buy the DLC. And I was like, nah, I'm good.
If you can't use Pot of Greed, and if they don't use Pot of Greed and explain what Pot of Greed is every time they use it, then fuck it. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Now I use
Pot of Greed.
Doing this allows me to draw 2 cards.
Yeah, 2 cards. It lets me refresh my hand. Like, they explain it. Dumbass ways in the show. I love it. Joey would be great too. I would love to have Joey. Hey, come on, Yugs! Hey, Yugs! Come on, Yugs!
Red Eyes Black Dragon!
Hey, come on, you mook!
My time wizard evolves my baby dragon into 1,000-year dragon.
All right. Anyway, that's that.
It looks great. Mook is not a bad thing, by the way.
David's rant.
All right, what am I bitching about today?
Mook's more like jerk.
David's rant this week is nothing. He don't get a rant this week.
Oh,
all right, that's gonna be my rant, but I don't get a rant.
Nah.
That's his rant. Wait, is that his rant? He rants about not having a rant today?
Nah, he's just done.
Oh,
he gets the rest of his pretty little voice
segment's
this week.
dead. Dead segment.
All right, but we're gonna
Just
jump
like
into
bullshit.
trivia. The cool thing about trivia this week is I can have you both in and still answer, and give you the same question, but you guys won't know what the fuck you guys are saying, so it's totally fine. So,
What?
but we're gonna start with David just to be safe, though. And I'm
Alright.
not gonna give you the I'm not gonna give you how you did obviously right beforehand. So what I'm gonna do is, David, I'm gonna send this to you.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna send this there. I'm gonna start recording in a second. Where do I attach this at? All right. There it is. All right, sending to David now.
Alright.
All right, this week, and Gore, no cheating, is Fortnite locations real or fake?
Jesus Christ, I hate you.
All right, so should I leave right now?
You don't have to. I mean, he's gonna say a bunch of shit that you might not know or know of, and I don't fucking know. If you want to leave and make it more fair for you, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, have him leave. That's fine.
I don't think you know anything anyway.
No. Like, half of
So
this looks like Kirby shit. I don't know what's going on.
that's what I figured. That's why I didn't really care if he left or not. I don't think it matters. So let me get this recording up.
I thought there was like one fucking map in goddamn Fortnite. What the fuck?
Let's see. Go like this. Recording. And all right, whenever you're ready.
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
All right. And let's see. Click play. Go.
So I'm just naming off all the ones I
Naming
think
off
are
the ones you
legit.
think are. If you get it wrong, you get it wrong.
Calming Cottage, Crater Canyon, Dusty Divot, Fatal Fields,
All right, slow down.
Friendly Fjord, Green Gulch,
Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. This is acting funny. Green Gulch. Okay.
Icy Inlet, Jumpy Jungle, Lemon Lane, Lucky Landing,
Okay.
Risky Reels,
You got 9 more guesses after this.
Salty Springs, Shifty Shafts, Steep Straight, Strawberry Sea, Timid Tundra, Vineyard Valley, Volatile Volcano.
Oh
Maybe I got
no.
left. Oh no.
The website crashed.
Unfucking believable, Adrian.
All right, you said Common Cottage, right? Crater Canyon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember the ones you said on the top of your head?
I said Common Cottage, Crater Canyon, Dusty Divot, Fatal Fields, Friendly Fjord, Green Gulch, Icy Inlet, Jumpy Jungle, Lemon Lane, Lucky Landing, Risky Reels, Salty Springs, Steep Straight, Strawberry Sea, Timid Tundra, Vineyard Valley, Volatile Volcano.
Did you say Dimsdale Dungeon?
No.
Okay, so you have 3 more guesses, and you so the ones you have left are, I'm just gonna say the first word: angry, dismal, flush, greasy, haunted, junk, lazy, lonely, loot, mammoth, paradise, pleasant, retail, shifty. Or you say shifty?
No, I didn't say Shifty, but I will say Shifty Shafts because that sounds legit-ish,
Okay.
I guess.
And then so you got 2 more: smelly, snobby, tilted, tomato, and wailing.
I guess Loot Lake
Okay. And last one.
Tilted Towers.
All right. Save this. All right. Wave Gore back in.
All right.
All right. So you're up now.
All right.
Sent you the picture. Whenever you're ready, let me know.
Okay. I'm not ready. Hold on. I'll use my phone.
Cheat.
No, I don't use my phone. Oh, I'm gonna use my computer too. Cheat. What the fuck? Okay.
Are you good?
No. I mean, I am, but.
All right, ready, go.
But what am I actually supposed to do though? Just
Name
tell
the
you which
ones
ones
that you know are part of the Fortnite map.
Okay. So yeah, Angry Archipelago, Calming Cottage.
Are you naming
Crater
out the ones you do
Canyon.
know?
No, I'm just reading them. I'll tell
Okay.
you which ones I think are real.
Okay.
I'm sure every one of these are real or some shit. That's like the joke because these all sound fucking stupid already. All right. Crater Canyon. I think that's real.
Okay, Crater Canyon.
I think that one's real.
Okay.
Okay. So you want me to just go through each one and tell you if real?
Name the ones you want.
Because I just want to go through them all at once, and then like if it sounds like it's real, I'll just say it's real, and then I'll go
ahead.
back.
That's fine.
Okay.
You got 2 minutes to do it.
Dismal Dungeon. Oh shit! And I had a fucking that little time. Dusty Devitt, whatever. Fatal Fields, Flush Factory, Friendly Ford, Greasy Grove, Green Gulch, Haunted Hills, Icy Inlet, Jumpy Jungle. I thought I remember. I know some of these. Junction. That's probably real. That sounds real.
Junction.
I'll go back to the ones I did. All right. Lazy Links, Lemon Lane, Lonely Lodge, Loot Lake. That's real. I know that one's definitely real. Lucky Landing. I'm gonna say real.
Okay.
Mammoth Mountain. I'm gonna say that's real too. Paradise Palms. I don't know. Pleasant Park. I'm gonna say that's real. Retail Row. Risky Reels. Salty Springs. I think that's real. Shifty Shafts. That sounds weird. I think there's something called Shifty. I'm gonna say yes. Smelly Swamp. Snobby Shores. Steep Straight. Strawberry Sea. Tilted Towers. That's real. Timid Tundra. I'm gonna say that's real too. Tomato Town. Vineyard Valley. I'm gonna say that's real. Volatile Volcano. I don't even know if there's a volcano. I'm gonna say that's real. That sounds real. Wailing Woods. I'll say that's real too. All right, I'll go back to
7 more. You got 58 seconds.
Okay. Angry Archipelago. I'm gonna say no. Common Cottage. Yes. Crater Canyon. Yes. Dismal Dungeon. No. Dusty whatever. Yes. Fatal Fields. Yes. Flush Factory. No. Is that it?
3 more.
Friendly Ford. No. Greasy Grove. Yes. And Green Gulch. Yes.
Yeah, you got 1 more left out of all of them.
Haunted Hills. Yes.
Haunted Hills.
Is that it?
All right.
And then I had 2 minutes.
Results are in.
Everyone has cancer.
Wait, how many did he? Yeah. Okay.
Out of 20, you got 8 correct.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Gore.
Yeah.
Out of 20, you got 13 correct.
Hell yeah! I'm a fan.
I tricked you guys all along.
I'm floss dancing. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I have to be standing up, I think, to do it. What else is
before?
Huh?
Have you ever stood up before?
Oh, now he's insulting you.
No, but I'm on top, baby. If you know what I mean. Because I won again.
All right, so let's check the standings.
Fortnite. I'm in tune with kid culture.
The standings for Blue Rupees Podcast Trivia is now Gore at 24 points, David at 17.5.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, good job, David. Catching up.
All right.
So we get reset after the end of the year.
No.
No, I think it's an ongoing thing.
I think we should reset.
No, we just keep it going.
Because
we should do it every anniversary of the podcast.
Yeah, maybe if we do it every anniversary.
So every April, pretty much. That's when we started, or late March or whatever.
Okay.
I think it was late March.
All right, so that's trivia.
That's trivia.
Not too much left of this podcast.
That's pretty quick. Quick trivia.
All right. So news. Let's see. All right. First story. Oops. Is the Analog Pocket. David,
yeah. So Analog has released a couple different little consoles that are meant to be. Instead of it being like a software emulation like the Retro Freak or the Retron, it's actual hardware emulation. So it is as perfect as it can physically be with additional firmware updates. outside of having the actual technology itself. And their stuff has high ratings. They're pricey, but they're fantastic quality.
It looks really cool.
And they are near 1-to-1 emulation on everything. They just went ahead and announced that they're doing a Game Boy one now, the Analog Pocket, which at launch will just support everything from Game Boy Original to Game Boy Advance. But they said that the plan is that they'll also release some additional accessories, which will allow you to play Atari Lynx stuff on it, Game Gear, Neo Geo Pocket, all kinds of other stuff. And it'll also have a Switch-style dock to where you can go ahead, play it, on the go like a Game Boy, but then when you want to play it on the big screen, you can just go ahead, dock it, use a controller, and then just play all your games on the big screen, which honestly, for a lot of those consoles would be hella tempting, just because I have a Retro Freak, which is the most, does like 14, 15 different consoles and portable handhelds all in one, but it's software emulation, so it's close enough, but it's not exact. And it gets me the ability to play some of those games on the bigger screen, like the Game Gear and stuff. But it would be really tempting once they have like the Neo Geo Pocket and all those other kind of like the links as well. It'd be hella tempting for something like that, just because outside of getting, honestly, those original consoles, there's no way to really play them, obviously. But being able to also then play them on a big screen with a Switch-style dock is a fantastic idea. So I'm keeping an eye on it. They did say it'd be at $200 at release, which just for Game Boy compatibility, it's kind of steep. But once everything else comes out with it, maybe something to keep an eye on.
Well, everything that'll come out with it will cost extra, so...
It'll cost extra, but
yeah,
if you are someone that already has a collection, like I have a pretty decent Game Gear collection, but I also have a means to play Game Gear on like my Retro Freak, so I'm not shopping at the bit for that. But something like Atari Lynx or Neo Geo Pocket, where they don't have a means to go ahead and play them on a bigger screen without like major hardware modifications, and even then, I don't think the Lynx has one for that. I think the Neo Geo Pocket does, but I don't think the Lynx has an external. Yeah.
Pick me. Oh, you have to say yes.
Yes, you in the crowd.
Okay. I forgot what I was gonna ask.
Fuck you. Anyways.
No, actually, wait.
You go ahead.
You in the crowd.
I had something, and then I did this, and I threw myself off. I was gonna say something. Oh well.
What's the Atari Lynx?
No, forget it. I had something. I swear to God. There's other fucking things though out there that play Game Boy games. This is for Game Boy games to begin with.
Game Boy to Game Boy Advance.
And they're not like legit things, but I've seen some that have been like like bootleg things that are pretty good, and they look like the Game Boy. I've seen one that like it looks just like a Game Boy, like an atomic purple Game Boy Color. Yeah. And it plays Game Boy games. You can play even fucking Game Boy Game Boy Pocket regular games. And they're like $40.
You're getting basically the 1-to-1 precision of it. So software emulation can run it, and for the average person, if they're just playing like an RPG or something, they're not going to notice the difference. But someone that is a loyalist to those systems, if they play like an action game, that little bit of lag that's introduced in like an action game, so like if we're playing the Mega Man games on Game Boy or any other kind of style, like the Metroid Returns or something like that, you're going to notice the emulation lag from it. Whereas this is hardware emulation, so it's acting like the original chips.
Yeah,
so
no, I get that. No, I get that. What I meant was that I know there's a couple of things out there that are straight up. They just play the cartridges. Like they're not emulators. They're just like they act as a Game Boy Color.
Well, no, it's still software emulation to be able to play it.
Sure, but how is this not though?
Because they're emulating it at a hardware level as opposed to a software level.
Okay.
So, like for instance, like my Retro, like the Retro Freak and the Retron, you physically plug those carts in, but they're not running it. What they do is they dump the ROM to the system, and then it runs software emulation on it. That's kind of how those work as well. What this is actually doing is it's physically running the game off of hardware that is as a modern equivalent of what the original hardware was. So it's actually physically playing the game as opposed to dumping the ROM from it and then just emulating what the system should be like.
Okay. That's cool, I guess. I think the one I've seen ones that seem like they're exactly the same. Like Retron, I know are more emulators than anything. But there's other ones I've seen that have that seem like they're the same thing that are cheaper, but maybe they're not as well built. So I mean,
definitely not as well built. This thing has a fucking gorgeous screen in it. Let me pull up the deets on it real quick.
There's like one thing I always see on Wish, which I mean, Wish has cheap shit, obviously, but I've seen videos about this thing. I don't even think it has an actual name. I think it's just like fucking like GB something. GB Boy, that's what it's called. And it's just like I've been wanting it for a long time because it supposedly is really good. It just plays Game Boy games. I was like if you put the Game Boy game in, it has like a lit screen too. So anyway. Yeah,
so this is a 3.5 inch 1440p screen that this one's using. And the internal hardware, again, a lot of the price is coming from the fact that you're getting actual hardware emulation, but it's definitely not going to be for everyone. Again, it's a steep asking price for $200. Yeah. Honestly, I think if this was $150 and it came with the dock that they were talking about.
Oh, it doesn't come with the dock?
No, it does not come with the dock, sadly.
I think it blew me. Never mind.
Yeah.
The fuck.
Yeah, it won't be ready. The dock won't be ready at launch, but
that's great.
That is the idea, is to be able to do that. I think if it was a hair cheaper and it had the dock and they waited until the dock was ready and shipped it all together, that would be a much easier thing to kind of justify. Because I don't really see, because you bring up a good point. I mean, you can get cheaper options that they work fine enough. If you're not a hardcore player of those systems, you're not really going to care if it's just a hair off. You may honestly not even notice it. But it is one of those things that for the people that do care and do want something modern, because this hardware is dying. It goes. It's not going to be too much longer, maybe a good 10, 15 years or so before we really start seeing a lot more of these die out and become even rare. And unless you have the soldering knowledge and the other knowledge required to kind of upkeep and maintain these things, they're just going to get even more hard to come by and more hard to maintain. So this serves a more modern option to be able to retain and keep up with a lot of that. So it's definitely going for a specific demographic. It's a very niche demographic. But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. I really wish the rest of the compatibility was built into it from the get-go, and it came with the adapters, if not the dock. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm also kind of sad they didn't bother to put in like the Virtual Boy in there. That would have been nice to have Virtual Boy stuff, because right now they actually are just starting to come out with a soldering mod you can do to your Virtual Boy that will actually give it VGA out, which I still need to actually learn how to solder. I bought a whole soldering kit and still haven't actually started practicing and learning with that. But so there's options out there, but it's really expensive, requires know-how on your part. But yeah, so that's all I got to say. I'm rambling at this point.
I wish it was cheaper.
It was 100 without the dock, I guess.
If it was like 125 without the dock, I'd be able to buy that in a heartbeat. That would be like a.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that wouldn't have to be something I'd have to think about too much. But
what's that thing that has the crank on it that we were talking about a few episodes ago? Yeah, whatever. That thing.
I'm excited.
How much is that thing? That thing's like $500 too, or some shit.
Like 150, I think. 125, 150.
Oh, it's just 150. It's like the size of a keychain, but yeah. Oh, look at that. Though.
I'm laughing because
seeing a sneeze with no audio is weird.
I was laughing because have you guys seen that post around Facebook where it's insider.com? It's like it says you now can find flaming hot white cheddar popcorn on grocery store shelves, and has a picture of Osama bin Laden as the banner.
Oh no.
I reposted that, and then Facebook hit me with your post is now blocked because it violates community guidelines. I'm like, the fuck it does. So I rebutted that, and they just sent me a thing saying, let me see what it said exactly. It said, what did it say? We're sorry, we got this wrong. we reviewed your post again. It does follow our community guidelines.
It's hilarious. We agree.
Yeah. So.
Well, song was right.
Won.
Damn, Facebook.
Freedom of speech.
America.
Yeah, we won finally. We could put our Osama pictures up whenever we want.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got them. The pictures and the popcorn.
All right. Speaking of pictures and popcorn, Suda51 and Swery are drunk planning a horror game.
Oh
Did you
boy.
hear about this?
Wait, hold
What?
on. Did you hear
What's
about
going
this, David?
What?
Suda51
yes
and
or no.
Swery are drunk planning.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's one story that I put up. So it was announced yesterday that well, there's a background here.
Bring it
so
back
yesterday, huh?
Rewind it back a little bit before we
Yeah,
start.
so we're rewinding here. So yesterday, Suda51 and Swery put out a joint statement saying, "Hey guys, tomorrow we got an announcement to make." So everyone's like, "Oh fuck, are they joining forces for a fucking game? What could it be?" And they're like, "It's gonna be a horror game. Don't worry about it." So then they went ahead and today put out a official.
Do you know the backstory behind the announcement thing or no?
Not the full backstory to it.
Okay,
no.
so it's not an announcement. So every year they get together and just drunk talk at a bar, and it's talk shit. It's like, hey, we should do this, this, and this. This time, IGN decided to record it, and so they just get they get just drunk. Like they just get drunk and just talk about all cool shit they were doing. So literally, they were like, all right, you know what? We're gonna make this game called Hotel Barcelona. We don't know where it's gonna be at. We don't know what it's gonna be about. You're gonna go through these doors, learn about some different people, dimensions, do some cool stuff like that. It's gonna be published by Devolver Digital. Devolver Digital
that's what I was
back
getting ready to
saying,
go into.
we don't know what you're talking about. because what they do is every year they do this thing where they just they put out like I think they put out the trailer to No More Heroes 3, and it was at a bar. So imagine you're just hanging in a bar and just this guy's like, hey, here's the trailer to my game. And just put it out there. Like, it's not like no fans are out there or anything. It's literally just like them talking shit with maybe a couple people they know, and then everyone else is fucking there for the bar. And so it's just them talking shit. So literally they have no idea what the fuck they're doing right now. It's like just an idea. It could be them just trolling everyone and fucking around with everyone. Well, I'd be surprised if Devolver Digital, being who they are, weren't like, hey, I don't know what they're talking about, but we're down.
That's actually what they said. So what happened was at the presentation that they did there, they're like, okay, we're making this horror game, Hotel Barcelona. We've talked to Devolver Digital. They've given us $1 million capacity for this game, and we're going to go ahead and work on this together. It's going to be great. And then Devolver Digital sent out a tweet saying, this is news to us, but yeah, go ahead and get in contact with us. Pitch us that game idea. We may make this reality.
Yeah, so
they give us $1 million contract.
And then
like,
they called
fuck we did.
While they were drunk talking about that, they called the creator of Silent Hill, and they was like, "Hey, you want in?" He's like, "Yeah, sure."
Not Silent Hill, Fatal Frame.
No.
Oh wait, no.
I thought it was Silent Hill.
Fatal Frame. The Fatal Frame guy just recently said he would love to do a new Fatal Frame though.
Siren. That's what it was.
Oh, Siren's good.
I like how that was different levels of ow, oh.
Well, Fatal Frame hasn't been good in a little while.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just everyone talking shit, calling their friends saying, "Hey, bro, you want part of this?" Yeah, bro. Cool. All right.
Bro. Yeah, bro. And nothing will happen. Just like 2 weeks from now, they'll be like, "What the fuck were we thinking?"
I want
a fucked up horror game.
You said Swery.
You said Swery and Suda51, right?
Yep.
I want shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. I played these games.
I want those two to work together with the dude that makes Zero Escape.
That'd be cool.
That'd be great.
Yeah, but I want a straight up horror game though. I want a game. You know what I mean? Like the Zero Escape guy does.
Because Zero Escape dude was like, he's been toning it back lately. You know, he like 999 was fucked up, and like VLR and 0 Time 11 they were real back. No, they were real back definitely. Like in terms of like gore and shit. Yeah.
999 didn't have that much gore in it though. It had descriptions of gore.
Sure.
The other two did for sure.
But not as much.
Sure.
But I would like that because I feel like those two would like just egg him on and be like, yeah, just make it fucked up, man.
Just like, yeah, man, I want to see a motherfucker explode, and I want 10 fucking paragraphs of description of his exploded skull. That's the thing in 999. Like they give you a description of a guy like exploding, and it's just like you see pieces of him everywhere. I'm like, god damn. It's like
there's his finger. Ugh.
You don't even see the explosion like exploded by. You just hear them describing it, and the way they describe it was like, ugh. So
I would love that with the voice acting.
I heard the voice acting is pretty good too. They got some good actors. You know, and I thought the voice acting for the second game and third game was good. Yeah, maybe we'll have to play that soon.
Yeah, so they were just drunk talking shit, and that came out of it. That was funny.
Yeah, that's funny. But I really would love Suda 51 and Swery 65 to. They both have similar names, so I want them to combine into one human and just make a game. Because those two. You know what? To be honest, I think they're both the same person. You know what? They costume change and stuff, but they're both fucking weird enough where I wouldn't be surprised if they said they're both the same person.
Now you bring in the Nier Automata guy, we just have the fucking greatest Avengers of fucking bizarre game development.
Oh my god, what's that guy's name? No. Is that the guy that always brings in the Nier head? Yeah.
Taro,
the fifth guy has to be the Katamari.
His name's like Sexy 48 or something like that. Like, why do everybody have like S word names and then numbers at the end?
No, the other guy's the Katamari dude.
Yeah, Katamari guy. Yeah. What was the new game coming out? The one where like Watam or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Nobi boy guy, right? Is it the same guy?
Yeah. And that's just bizarre shit right there.
Katamari's amazing.
And then Kojima's Thanos.
Oh yeah, Kojima's Thanos. Oh my god, it's the Avengers for weird people.
No. Yeah. So
Tommy Wiseau shows
up. So hold up.
You're tearing me apart. You're wearing.
No. So so Kojima's obviously Thanos. The one that runs it. Who's what's his name? Who's the one that fucking?
Nick Fury?
No. Who's
Kevin Feige?
No. Who's the dude in Guardians that was running shit?
Oh, Ronan?
Yeah, Ronan is that dude from the Konami press conference.
What? Which one? Because there's bunch
with the long hair. Remember the not Mr. Caffeine.
Oh, Extreme.
Yeah.
That guy's great.
That's a good game right there.
Talk Fuji, that's his name.
Black Widow would be that girl that did the presentation for fucking Ghost of Tsushima.
So have you seen her?
Yeah. Oh no, you're talking about I forgot what the game's called, but the cute girl, the one everybody loved.
Because she did a little kick.
Yeah, she's that girl. Yeah.
Have you seen her lately?
Oh, and Mr. Caffeine. I want Mr. Caffeine to show up.
So that girl's been.
He's not Asian, but I want him to show up.
That girl's been unemployed for a while, but she's just making the rounds to all the fucking major developers. So she had Naruto run with Cory Barlog. She did some Bayonetta poses with the Kamiya. Nice. She's been going around to every developer just doing stupid shit with them.
She's like Bill Murray. She's
living the life right now. Yeah. She's living the life right now.
She's like, you just look on your timeline and see a picture of like her when like President Obama or something. Like, well, wait, what?
President Obama, hold on.
Yeah, I was just thinking like Bill Murray. You just see random pictures of him popping up everywhere. It's like not that he took a picture with Obama, but it's just like random pictures. Like, hey, I just found Bill Murray. He's just here at my party. You're like, what?
When random people find him,
he's just there. And he's just like looking like confused, kind of.
I love it, dude. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's like trying to party. He just walked to the wrong room.
He's just there. That's a party.
That's how they found him in Zombieland, man.
That's good. Yeah, he's just like they didn't even have Bill Murray in the script. He just showed up.
Last story before we move on to our topic. It is Fallout First.
Oh no, we need to talk about this.
Yeah, this is a good. So David doesn't know anything about this.
Dude.
So what's Bethesda's favorite game right now?
Fallout 76.
Fallout 76, obviously.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, so, yeah, sure.
Let's say hypothetically, David. Let's say you want to win the fans back. What do you do for Fallout 76?
Battle Royale.
Fucking yeah, Battle Royale. Put back the NPCs, which they're already working on doing, and then you make it more.
That was delayed.
Yeah. That was delayed.
That's not out yet.
That's part of the story.
The Battle Royale's not out yet.
Are you charging for that, by the way?
Am I what?
Are you charging for the NPC thing?
Are you?
I think they are, yeah. That's part of the
I'm
DLC.
asking you as a fucking CEO.
No, I wouldn't charge for that.
You're Bethesda.
Okay, so what do you do?
Bethesda. Okay, if I'm Bethesda, yes, I would charge for that.
Let's say you're trying to be good people, finally.
Okay, I would not charge for that if I'm trying to be good Bethesda. I would make it more of a focused co-op experience. Realize this open world bullshit, fucking survive and compete or whatever you want to do.
So you're saying you would like it to be more condensed, and if you're playing co-op, you want to be in a private server.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Okay, cool.
I just get rid of the survival elements and keep the servers not shitty and fix the performance of everything.
You keep the core gameplay. You make it so that we can have private servers so you can just play with friends. You put fucking NPCs back in there.
Yep.
Okay, anything else?
Yeah.
I feel like you're really prodding me to say something specific.
Well,
let's say this. Would you like to give everyone unlimited storage for crafting components?
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Yeah, right.
How about let's a new placeable fast travel point with a stash, sleeping bag, and more of your basic needs?
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
What about giving everyone like an iconic Fallout outfit, exclusively for just the people playing the game?
Like the Ranger one.
Yeah, that would be a good start.
That's awesome, right?
And let's give everyone like 1,600 atoms every month.
Yeah. How about your own server?
Private for you and up to 7 friends.
Private server. That's cool too,
stuff,
right?
All stuff you would do, right?
Yeah.
All right, $100 a year.
Holy fuck!
or wait, hold on.
$13 a month.
$13 a month. Sorry, I was being cheap. $13 a month.
Fuck that! What fucking gas fumes have they been fucking huffing? Getting goddamn Rama up in here. Holy shit!
Yeah, so welcome Fallout First, the new subscription coming to Fallout 76. For 1 year, you can, for $100 for a year membership, you can get exactly what I mentioned, what David would do to fix the game.
Possible.
If you'd like only 1 month of that, $13. Also, if there's no Fallout First members in the private server, it shuts down and goes away forever.
Are you fucking serious? Jesus Christ! They can go fuck themselves.
David's Rant.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'll give you a rant right now. Here, hold on.
Wait.
We'll give you. We'll give you.
Rant about this shit.
No. We'll give you. Oh, I'm gonna give you 1 minute of unlimited rant, and then we're gonna have a discussion about this.
All right.
Wait, 1 minute of unlimited rant. That's
unlimited rant. I'm being gracious. Chill.
A whole minute of unlimited.
All right. So first of all, it's not enough to go ahead and fuck over your consumer base in every way possible, messing up the fucking pre-orders, messing up the fucking duffel bags because of the great nylon shortage that we fucking had in this goddamn country that everyone knows. You go ahead, you fuck up going ahead and creating a Nuka dark rum item. You fuck up everything possible with this goddamn game. You try to go ahead and you're like, okay, we finally know what fans want. After all these fuck-ups, we've been banning people left and right because they found out our fuck-ups because, surprise, we can't code a fucking game to save our lives. But we're finally going to give fans what they want. We understand everything. Now that we know what everyone wants, let's monetize it. But it's not enough to just go ahead and charge it as a flat DLC price. No. You got to make it a fucking subscription service. Fuck you, Bethesda.
Free Hong Kong. All right, there you go.
Did you see there was a really cool GIF of an NBA game where where the kids are like they always bait people out like, oh, we're dancing wild, show us on the camera up top. This one kid got the camera to finally look at him. He was like just dancing. He looks up and he's holding a shirt, right? Looks up, sees it, drops the shirt in front, and the shirt behind it says "Fight for Freedom, Free Hong Kong." And the camera immediately goes. The camera starts fucking trying to move away.
That's pretty good.
Wow. Yeah, so $100 a year.
$100 a year. Well, or $13 a month. That's not that bad. You have $13. Come on. I like how 1 month of that costs more than the actual fucking game now.
You know what you can get for fucking less than that? A subscription to any goddamn fucking MMO right now.
No,
Final Fantasy 14 you can finally
Kind
play.
of funny was giving a good response where it was like, what's a better value? $13 a month for Fallout 76 or $10 a month for The Outer World and Fallout New Vegas on Game Pass right now.
Yeah.
No shit, dude.
The Outer Worlds I heard is great.
That's fucking crazy. We are getting to a point where games as a service is becoming a solidized platform.
No. I'm not going to defend this. If there was like a game that is like actively like fucking killing it, like they're doing amazing and they're doing phenomenal. Like let's think in like I hope it never happens. Let's pretend like Overwatch is like.
Overwatch. Okay.
Let's say it was free to play maybe or something like that too, right? And it's just fucking killing it. It's like fucking amazing, handing you shit left and right, doing all this cool stuff, I'd put $100 a year for that if it was like amazing stuff, right?
Well, if it was like, like how Fortnite does theirs, where it's just like every once in a while to have a pass thing or whatever. That's, I mean, I don't care, to be honest. You charge $10 a month, I don't give a fuck. I'm never gonna play Fallout.
But here's the thing: I don't mind paying more for continuous content. Like that's the whole backbone of MMOs is you are paying a subscription.
It's not even an MMO.
But no, that's honestly the best comparison.
8 people in one server. Like what the fuck?
Well, that's exactly why I'm bringing this comparison up. Is because you already have the game there, you already have the backbone there, you already have the infrastructure there. You just pay the fucking ticket price up front. You're charging a premium for additional little nuances that are exactly what your players want, but you're treating it with an MMO style fucking feature versus just going ahead and saying, okay, yep, here's an MMO, here's hundreds of hours of content built right into the game, here's all these other hundreds of hours of distractions in the game. Oh, you want to play a fucking card game? Cool. You want to use your pets and battle like fucking Pokemon? Cool, here you go, asshole. You want all this deep, rich lore and just kind of explore the world? Have fun just spending hours upon hours exploring and traveling the world and finding something new everywhere you go. You want epic boss fights? We got epic boss fights everywhere. Take your fucking pick. An MMO can get away with that because there is content for the money. This is literally just fucking robbery of let's go ahead and find out exactly what our players want and hold them at knife point and say, okay, fork up that money.
See, you already have the base. It's shitty because first off, like it's a lot to ask from Bethesda right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, Fallout 76, it's such a punching bag of the universe. It's like, because it deserves it. Because like, man, what a way to botch everything. And then the thing is, I feel shitty about is like, there are people that genuinely like the game, you know, like, and that's cool. I'm glad people like. I'm glad there's people that do like.
Yeah, the game. I am glad that someone can find enjoyment in it. It's one of those things that if it had launched in the state it's in now, I probably would have bought it, played it for a little bit, had some fun with it. I have no doubt that there is something to enjoy there.
No,
but to fuck over your fan base.
Yeah, like the ones that are like sticking with you still, and then like put a price tag on them. I'm like, those ones are the ones that are dealing with you banning people like around them. That have probably bought the fucking the nylon bag like I did, fucking to do like the fans that stuck with you through all this shit, and then you're gonna charge them. It would have been an incredible goodwill if they did this shit like on its own.
Just play the Outer Worlds.
Well, even if they wanted something,
if they included shit like this, can you imagine how much like people would have like actually like, all right, well that was a fucking great turnaround. If they're like, hey, we heard you, we heard you, we know everything's shitty right now. And the thing is, they delayed that fucking update too. This update, the update that they were gonna add all the NPCs and shit, got delayed, and this came out instead. And it's like,
you know, I could honestly even understand a little bit for charging for servers. If they did it this way, you can go ahead, you can host your own server for free. Go for it. Use a computer in your environment. But if you want something in our infrastructure, we'll charge you, $5 a month. That's like what Minecraft servers go for these days. That's a fair. That's something people are accustomed to.
I know someone would have been a lot more reasonable for this game, and I feel like they should have just bitten the bullet and been like, hey, it's going to be a little taxing on us, but I feel like we need to give it to the fans for just another piece of goodwill because we still fucked up royally and everything about
exactly.
But it's like they kind of went for the maximum value they could have, and
it hasn't even been a year, and they're already fucking charging you for shit you already paid $60 for. I mean, I get you get extra stuff, but I mean, like when like World of Warcraft charged you, like you're getting a good game, you know. You're getting a game that's actually an MMO and not fucking. Even if there's like, even if they up the cap of the people that play it, I don't even know how many people are in one server.
Their servers could handle that.
From what I heard though, even if there's like way more now, the map is so fucking big, and at this point, it's like almost a year later. People are at different stages of the game that there'll be like 10 people over here in this area, and then like 5 people here, and then a couple people here. I don't know. Again, I don't know what the player cap is that like it doesn't even feel it's like it's the most bland empty MMO ever, even if there is thousands and thousands of people still playing it. It's just like the whole point of MMO is like you want to feel like you're in this world with other people, and I mean it's Fallout, I get it, but it's just like fucking like if you're gonna do the MMO route now, which is pretty much what they're doing, $13 a month.
Yeah.
I want it to feel like an MMO, and maybe they will make it feel like an MMO a little bit more, but I doubt it. Like the world is so huge, like it's way bigger than any. Like they've said that, like that's the only true thing they said.
4 times the size.
Yeah, it is legitimately 4 times the size of Fallout 4, and that's not a good thing because there's like nothing in it, and that's the problem. It's just like, oh, they might have named all these different places, like, oh, here's this and this and this, but it's like there's nothing in it besides maybe like a site, like, oh, look, there's a roller coaster or something like that. Oh, cool. I can't do anything there. Fucking, I mean, who gives a shit? Like, Fallout was so cool because it was like, oh, you see this thing, you can explore it and actually find different things, but there's like no, I don't know. From what I heard, again, I only played a few hours of it, but from what I heard, there wasn't much to really explore in Fallout 76. So, like, what the fuck is the point of it being an MMO now when it's just you do missions and play with your friends? It might as well just be a co-op game, and I don't know. Like,
it's them trying to recoup losses of all the bullshit they've pulled up to this point, and
it just sucks because I know that it's the suits up there. You know, it's the suits that are like that don't know anything about games. They're like, all right, we need to make money out of this, so let's just do this. And you know, the developers are probably like coding it like.
Like they must hate their fucking lives right now because they're getting worked to the bone, putting all this fucking work into it, and publicly facing. They have to be like, oh yeah, no, it's just we're doing good work here. We enjoy what we do, but internally it's gotta be like, you gotta fucking put this in. You guys know how they're gonna act, right? You know how this is. All right, you're the one signing my paycheck, but you know how this is gonna go over, right? Okay.
Studios that start with the letter B at this point are like on my shit list.
Yeah, like Bethesda
Blizzard,
and
Blizzard
Ubisoft
and Ubisoft, yeah.
BA
and BA. No, it's just like recently, like Bungie released a kind of shitty expansion from for Destiny 2, from what I heard, and people really didn't like it, which I don't care. But like Blizzard, of course, it's like I feel bad even playing Overwatch. It's just like because Blizzard's being a bunch of fucking assholes.
Bandai Namco.
Bandai Namco.
Jump Force.
Actually, are they Bandai Namco or are they Namco Bandai now? Maybe that's why they switched the name.
Bandai Namco.
Ah, shit, they fucked up. They should have kept Namco.
BioWare.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
what the fuck?
Let's not dance on the
switch your
names.
Right switch your names. Switch to at least the first letter.
Hey, Bluehole's all right.
What the fuck is Bluehole? You just make some up?
No, I'm just like, they're PUBG.
Oh, yeah, there you go. PUBG's dead, so.
Boss Key.
Wait. Oh, fuck, they're dead. Damn, don't name your company.
No, I was going to say it was Blue Point.
Blue Point's alright, unless their next game sucks, I guess. They remake something nobody wants. Like, what? You remade Jersey Devil? Who the fuck?
We heard you guys. This is going to be big. It's going to be the biggest game we've ever worked on. And it's a fucking goddamn remake of, I don't know, fucking Lemmings or some shit.
Lemmings, hell yeah.
The original PS1 version.
You know what
it's a remake of like fucking what's the Glover? There you go.
Yeah, Glover. There we go. Glover remake.
Glover.
Jesus remake. Fuck. That was a fucking poll, man.
Yeah, I don't know why I was doing this because he's a Glover.
You know what I miss? I was watching a video on this. I miss a lot of the fucking Mario sports games that have just gone.
Oh yeah, me too. I love the soccer games.
Mario Golf showed up on 3DS, and that was a great game. Strikers disappeared. Strikers and Sluggers have both been gone for over a decade.
That was GameCube, right? Or Wii, right?
But Sluggers, I think
I played the game.
Sluggers was one of the first games I think on the Wii that had Mario on it.
It's like the only baseball game. It's the only baseball game besides like Slugfest. Funny, they both have the same fucking word in them, but that I actually like.
For a Mario wrestling game.
That is the baseball one, Sluggers, right?
Sluggers, the Strikers is the soccer game.
Strikers is soccer.
Those are both great games. I don't know what happened. I kind of Camelot's working on Luigi's Mansion 3, and then what else are they working on?
It's coming. 1 week from now, we get to play as Luigi. You ready?
My body is always Reggie.
I'm not gonna buy it, to be honest. I have too many games.
I think our friend's gonna lemon that to me.
Okay, I have no interest, to be honest.
I actually want to play the one on 3DS first.
It's fine. You don't like 3DS games, so I don't recommend it. Because You don't, right? Because you just don't like playing on the 3DS.
I mean,
right?
I don't mind it. I just I have the
It's
Switch.
it's a little awkward. I think it's fine. It's fine, but
Oh, Next Level Games is the one that did Strikers.
Ah,
what do they do now?
They did.
Nothing?
Well, they're doing Luigi Mansion right now. They did
Oh.
Federation Force, Dark Moon, and then they did Punch Out.
Oh, the Wii one. Awesome.
Yeah.
that was a good game.
When the fuck we get a new Punch Out, bro?
Ever.
That would be great on the Switch.
The thing I have about
I guess Arms was kind of
the
Punch
thing
Out.
I'm excited about Switch in general is I'm glad that Nintendo has to consolidate all their developers on Switch now, because it's like Metroid 2, right? It was cool that we got that, but it's like that was on 3DS, and I'm like, now we have to have every developer is on the Switch now, so now we're gonna have all the games that are gonna come on the Switch. So in theory, everything that we have coming out should be really cool and just on Switch now.
Yeah.
So like I'm hoping we get some good shit on there too.
I like 3DS, but
I did too, but I mean, I just don't
I
like.
bring some of that stuff.
Yeah, and especially
I don't
because
want
like I like having everything on one console. So like whenever I was like on a trip, it was like between the Vita and 3DS. Cause I'm sure as fuck not taking both of them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's just I want to play like A Link Between Worlds because I never finished it and I really want to, but I don't want to play it on 3DS. I don't know why. And that game doesn't control bad at all on 3DS.
No,
Like,
it
was
controls
fine.
fantastic. It's a
Yeah,
gorgeous game.
I want to play it on Switch.
I think honestly, the Switch in a lot of ways has kind of spoiled this whole ecosystem because I look at the Switch and I'm like, man, you know what's great? I can just play this on the go, but when I want a whole fucking screen, I can just slap it in there. Like that's kind of spoiled me in a lot of ways for my handheld.
It has with me, and I've had some like double dip regrets on that. Also with like Slay Spires on Game Pass, but I ended up getting it on Switch for $20. Just I was at first like I had to like first 5 seconds like fuck, I should have waited, and then I was like, oh wait, that's a Switch ass game though. Anyway.
It's a Switch
game.
game.
I'd rather play that on Switch.
Yeah, but I rather play it first, like for free, just to see if I even like it.
That's fair. I mean, it's a card
I'm sure.
RPG though, so I'm like.
Yeah, I heard it's really addictive. Like it gets like if you really like card-based combat, then you're gonna really like it.
Yeah, so I'm definitely excited for that.
Which
anyway.
I used to love. What was the Mega Man game that used like cards and shit? You don't remember that?
Mega Man 9.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
I
I used to like Battle Network.
think
was
yeah,
one
Battle
of them,
Network.
But there's another one called like Chip Challenge or whatever
No,
that was straight up like card battle. I was
No,
like,
you know
God.
what was one of my favorite Barman games? I think I own it still. I have to go look in the box for it. It's Barman Tournament.
Yep.
Oh,
Where it was the one with it was like a Pokemon game.
GBA, right?
Yeah, it was like you had to go in and actually battle all the monsters you caught.
Yeah, wasn't that the GameCube ones were like that too?
Were they?
Jetters and
No way. Hold on.
yeah, no, it was like that because you could. I don't know if they're Pokemon kind of games. They were more like 3D adventures, but you can collect the animals, like they were Pokemon too. So you can collect them. I only know that because I used to watch Judgment Day a lot, G4, and they talk about like it has like an addictive like Pokemon style, like you collect animals and stuff. And I forgot what the other one was called. Generations, maybe.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you said you cucked animals.
Yeah, you cut. Well, yeah, you bang their animal wives. Oh, it's a little weird for this.
Barman
game.
Generation.
Yeah, and then Jetters was the other one, which I think that one was based on the cartoon, right? I think they're both actually based
Shit,
on the
I
cartoon.
didn't know that had.
Do you remember that cartoon, the Bomberman cartoon?
Yeah.
It was like an anime, I guess. I remember it. Remember the Beautiful Joe anime or cartoon?
No.
Fuck.
You don't remember that? You never saw that, Adrian?
It feels like that'd be great.
I've seen parts of it. I've never actually sat.
It's not great. It's not
I
great.
didn't hear
But
it was great.
And there was a bunch of weird cartoons.
I have Beautiful Joe on DS. I still want to play someday. I have it. It wasn't as amazing, but
it's okay. It's
fine.
fine.
I have such an affinity for fucking Beautiful Joe 1 and 2. But anyway,
Beautiful Joe's great.
so that's that. Shout out to Bethesda.
Yeah, shout out to you piece of shit.
All right, let's move
until Doom comes out. Actually, you know what? That double fuck you because you delayed Doom.
Speaking of disappointments, we're gonna do our other topic. I want to throw something at you guys really quick though. Is and so I'm doing it for the movie podcast. We're not gonna get it done for the video game podcast whatsoever. What we're gonna do to our best ability is pick our favorite games of the last decade. Which is gonna suck because there's a lot of games that I know Chris and I have. Like Chris isn't gonna get to Persona at all.
Did we redo
the
this?
decade? No.
Not this decade, but we did one for last generation or something like that.
Yeah, right. But I want you guys to pick like a top 10 list of like Your best games of this last
for when?
decade.
For
This last decade.
2010
before
to
the end
2000
of. No. I meant like for when? Are we gonna do it before?
It'll be like right
when the new year.
Right after our Game of the Year podcast.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have our first Game of the Year podcast.
So it'll be in January probably.
Oh.
So just in general, our top 10 of the last 10 years.
Top 10 of the last 10 years.
Should we get like an extra person for our Game of the Year one?
Yeah, we'll get Matt. I don't know why.
You can get Matt. He doesn't play games.
I think we can afford Bob Saget now.
Oh yeah, you can get Bob Saget. He's a big video game fan. He plays Overwatch.
We'll see. Good. Maybe we'll get someone else in here.
He's a Lucio man.
Play your cards right, Gore.
I don't want to stop saying that.
Play your cards right, Gore.
Play your cards.
Yeah, so just get that. And like I said, we're not gonna have everything done. Like, there's a lot of games that I'm sure I'm gonna play literally next year, and I'm gonna be like, "Fuck, that's gonna go in the list." Like, I know, like I really want to get our Red Dead Redemption done before the end of the year. We'll see if that happens.
Yeah, fucking have fun. That's not even this year though.
Huh?
So, I mean, I was talking about Game of the Year, but I get you're not gonna put that in your top 10. I already have a feeling you're not.
Red Dead Redemption 1 would probably like be in contention for top 10.
Yeah, that counts. So. But I think Red Dead Redemption. Oh, you were talking about Red Dead Redemption 1, or were you talking about 2?
No, I'm saying I want to play 2 and finish 2 before the end of the year.
Finish 2.
When does it finish 2?
Play like 20 minutes of it. Oh, I got so far. And finish it.
It's like Borderlands. We're like halfway done.
Yeah, when you get out of the snowy area, that's the end of the game.
Like Borderlands, we're almost done, right?
Oh yeah, we're almost done. So close.
You know what's funny though is I gotta really think about it though, because like this year I knocked out a lot of the ones that I would probably put in that list, like Undertale, Celeste, Persona, like all those would probably be on my list. But I gotta kind of like gotta fan it out a little bit and see what's going on.
The game. How are we gonna do the Game of the Year podcast? Because we all like combined for games that came out this year. I think we played maybe like 10.
I mean, Jackbox 6.
Jackbox 6. David will be Earth Defense Force, and did that come out this year? I don't even know. Oh no, actually yours would probably be Fire Emblem, right?
No,
if it came out this year. What else did you play this year? What did you play this year?
Oh no, Fire Emblem came out this year.
Yeah, I know Fire Emblem definitely did. I don't know if Earth Defense Force came out this year.
In the US, no, it was last year. It was December last year.
Let me look through some of the ones that are going to be on a list. So Resident Evil 2 is already on that list.
Oh yeah, Resident Evil 2 is still my Game of the Year, I think.
That's going to be a game I try to play this next week, too.
You could do it. It's 6 hours. You just play once, and get, like the second campaign's not different enough where...
I want to play it, though.
You don't want...
Worst case, I play it next month. I got to play Dead Space this time. But I'm like powering through a lot of shit right now. I know you guys aren't going to care for it, but Wargroove's one of the ones that stands out to me.
I fucking love Wargroove. What are you talking about?
Apex, Tetris 99.
I care because I used to love Advance Wars, so...
Anthem.
I think Wargroove came out last year, though.
No.
Did it? Did it not? Okay.
It came out this year.
All right. Sometimes time goes slow, and sometimes it goes fast. I don't know.
I'm waiting on my run physical copy of it.
You guys hear the Apex and Tetris 99?
Oh, yeah. Apex Legends counts, right? We can put that in Game of the Year, right? Tetris 99 definitely, too.
Anthem.
Even though I didn't play enough.
Farm Together.
Anthem. My asshole. Anthem. Funny joke.
Oh, Ape Out. I still like just barely did that.
We should
fun.
totally do worst games of the year.
Toe Jam and Roll came out this year. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that'll be in the worst games, right?
Baba Is You. That was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that game. I still need to play that.
Risk of Rain 2 came out this year.
Yeah.
Borderlands 3.
I'm getting there. Hold on. Relax. Yeah. I'm on April.
You fucking relax, you motherfucker.
MK11.
Yeah, MK11.
Defense Force. Box Girl.
Iron Rain.
The newer one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably the same exact game. So yeah.
No, it's a lot different. It's an American interpretation of it.
Still gotta fucking play a Plague Tale. I have it still.
Oh yeah. I got like an hour.
Blood and Truth.
Oh yeah, I still need to finish that. That game.
Trover Saves the Universe.
I still need to play that.
I shouldn't go through this. It just makes me feel guilty.
Yeah, I got like halfway through Blood and Truth, to be fair.
I got like halfway through Trover.
Yeah, I need to finish Trover. Actually, I need to start Trover. I
need
to finish it. Oh fuck, Bloodstained.
Yeah, I need to actually start.
I got like 5 hours into Bloodstained. I just stopped.
Persona Q2. That's for me.
Yeah, that's okay. That's yours.
Super Mario Maker 2. We gotta play the online for that.
We don't really need
Judgment.
to play for that. Judgment, yeah. I mean, I'd rather play the Yakuza games. Yakuza games.
They're fucking great.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yeah, I never finished it.
Fire Emblem Three
I
Houses.
actually already sold the Ultimate Alliance 3. So
Did you really?
yeah, we haven't played it since. It's been out for fucking like 3 months. We haven't
David,
went back
I'm
to
gonna
it.
play tonight.
Well, have fun.
Yeah, I'll play. It's fine. Metal Wolf Chaos, that counts.
No, that does not count. It's
That
not even
counts.
like, no, it's not. Like they barely upgraded it.
Yeah, it still came out this year though.
Blair Witch
It didn't,
Astral
though.
Chain.
It came out 2001 or 2002. Fuck.
Hear this one, Gore?
Astral Chain, yeah. Still
Blair
need to play
Witch.
that. Fuck Blair Witch. I ain't playing that.
Hell yeah, we did Gears 5. There you go.
I might actually play that. Tonight, Blair Witch.
Borderlands 3, Daemon X Machina.
I heard Daemon X Machina was creepy.
AI.
No, it's just I.
Sayonara Wild Hearts. That's gonna be on my list, I think.
Oh yeah.
Untitled Goose Game, baby.
Number 1 of the year. Dumbass Goose Game.
Dragon Quest 11. Dragon Quest Builders.
Would 11 count though? I mean, I guess it is
Yes,
different.
100%.
Yeah, I guess. But it's like just like a port with some
Hell
new.
yeah, I beat NeoCab. I
right?
got that.
I don't know if that actually counts though.
Now you're gonna play The Witcher 3 again for Switch.
For like best Switch game or something, that would count. I don't know if we should.
Oh yeah, I
count
forgot
for-
Plants vs Zombies came out, huh?
Because Dragon Quest 11 is the same.
Shut
game.
your fucking horn up.
No,
for
you
it
shut the
counts.
fuck up. No.
It counts.
Guys,
It
you guys
came
are
out this year.
forgetting fucking Plants vs Zombies, dude.
Oh yeah, Battle for fucking who cares?
Zendikar.
TA gives a fuck.
Ooh, After Party comes out this next week, huh?
Oh yeah, it's a Game Pass game.
I'll play it right after I finish the Outer Worlds.
That's like a 30-hour game, so have fun.
We just
Unless you
mentioned
talk about the
3.
Outer Wilds, which is another game. That's a
Yeah,
Game Pass.
I hate they're both on here.
They're both completely different.
I
type of
pre-ordered
games.
Pokemon because of Long Cat Meowth, so I want to play that.
Fucking hell! I hope you go to the store and say the only reason why I bought this is because of Long Cat. Because I'm gonna go to the store and buy it because of Surfetched.
There you go.
Mine makes more sense.
Yeah,
though.
but usually you can buy like when it
Mine's
goes on
Surfetched,
sale.
though. If they make a giant collector's edition statue and it's Surfetched, I'm gonna buy it.
I saw Long Cat, dude. I'm like, well, I gotta buy it, I guess.
Hey, Long Cat. It's just
Long
memes,
Cat
man.
Meow.
Remember 2006? Like 2007.
Star Wars
Long
Jedi
Cat?
Fallen Order, which I heard is actually looking pretty good.
Huh?
Star Wars
What's Star Wars?
Jedi
what is
Fallen
that?
Order.
But what's Star Wars? I've never heard of that.
Oh no, it's an indie movie.
Is that like Pokemon?
Oh, Life is Strange ends this year too, huh?
Life is Strange ends. That should be the third game.
No, it's Life is Strange Kills.
Oh yeah, and Life is Strange kills. Machete
Alright,
kills.
anyway, so that's that. So let's go to
Let's actually talk about our topic now, so we just
Yeah.
fucking stop.
we're almost done. This is a short podcast too.
Shut up.
Alright, biggest disappointment.
Like,
David, go first. What's your biggest disappointment? I'm
For video
like,
games.
and like
I'm
again,
fine.
I want to preface. I say it every time. If you don't hit the biggest one, that's not a big deal. We're gonna go through. I have all the topics saved, so we're gonna go back and sweep them all again, clean through.
So far, the biggest disappointment for me in recent gaming memory, Kingdom Hearts 3. I was so excited for it.
You thought it
Fucking,
was
I
gonna
was
be-
like, originally I was like, whatever, it's Kingdom Hearts. I mean, I liked the first two and I love Chain of Memories, but after all this time, how good could 3 be? And all of a sudden, the trailers started coming out. I'm like, oh, this looks fucking cool. More trailers started coming. I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be good. And playing through the first few hours of the game, I was like, oh, okay, this is fun. I like this, good gameplay. And then you realize that, these attraction things are fucking constant. And it's just the most efficient way to kill everything. I don't even need to fucking actually fight. I just need to keep mashing triangle in one game. And now we're going to get a lot of story. Cool, we're going to finally get some involved story. Wait, this part of the story doesn't make sense. Why doesn't this make sense? There was no mention of this anywhere in the other games. Oh, because the story only takes place in the mobile phone game, And not only that, but the chapter that this part is included in hasn't even been put out in English yet. It's Japan exclusive. So of course I don't have any fucking background to what's going on right now, because why would you put your story in the fucking game? Because that just makes too much fucking sense. And just fucking holy shit, was that game a major fucking letdown. Holy crap. Absolutely disappointed. Fuck that game. That game was such a fucking letdown. Game of the year. Fucking hated it.
Game of the year.
Game of the year. Hated it.
The only game we played of this year besides Three Kingdoms, or what it was called.
Three Kingdoms.
Fire
Emblem.
Fire Emblem, there you go.
Alright.
Is that the only game this year? No, I've been playing Dragon Quest 11.
That's true. Yeah, but that doesn't
And I played
really
Resident
count
Evil
'cause
2.
it's a port. Don't count it because it's a port. So.
Fuck you. It's.
Oh, they added some
Talk about
orchestral
that
music.
here.
What a change. Fuck off.
Hey, Chris, if Red Dead Redemption and Resident Evil 2 came out the same year, what would be your game of the year?
Oh, Red Dead Redemption. The fuck? It's like Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the best games this gen.
One of the best games I've ever fucking played.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's
you can't
so sad.
You can't fish in Resident Evil.
It's true.
When you can.
You know what? You know what game you can fish in?
Dragon Ball.
Fortnite now. And yep, Dragon Ball actually. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, they just showed in the trailer you can fish.
And it's like he's dumping.
Oh, alright, so you saw it too. It does look like he's dumping because the tail does not look right.
He like squats over the water.
Because they use their monkey tails to fish, which is really strange. Very strange. But should I do mine or do you want to do yours, Adrian?
Mine. I mean, I'm just thinking a big disappointment ever, and it's still gonna be always Halo 2 or Master Chief Collection.
Oh, I was like, what? Oh, okay. So just Halo 2 in particular, though.
I mean,
from Master Chief Collection. Because you were excited. Oh boy, I get to play Halo 3 again. You know, you were fucking excited about that.
Dude,
one.
in general, you remember that night? That night was fucked up. We got home and it was like, you installed the fucking massive ass disc, which already took fucking ages.
Yeah.
And it took so long. We were like, all right, we're not gonna even play this tonight, so we're gonna just go to bed. And then I remember the next day, I took the next day off of work.
Yeah.
And I spent all day trying to get into matchmaking. Got in for 2 matches, 2 amazing matches. Fucking awesome. That was it. That was just 2 matches.
Yep. Me and you played those 2, right?
I think so.
I remember that. Like I think I posted a video like my first Halo 2 game in like 7 years or some shit, and it was nice.
Yeah, it was fun when we got in, and then
the audio's fucked up on that video.
Then we tried to play co. I guess we're like, all right, I guess we can't play online. Let's do co-op, I guess. And co-op, it just kept getting booted out, so we had to play the same level like 14 times and never even got past halfway through it.
Yeah, sad. And we played on what's the shotgun tower map? I forgot.
Ivory Tower.
Yeah, I'm bad at the names. It was fun until like we started playing campaign because the fucking competitive multiplayer wouldn't work anymore, and then that just didn't work. And it's just like, yeah. I finished Halo 2 this year though, the remastered, and it looks nice. It looks good.
Well, it only took you how many years?
5 years. It's been 5 years since that came out. Fucking the Master Chief.
What a mess. And it didn't get fixed.
And
it wasn't even like an overnight fix. It was like a fucking 7 or 8 month fix.
It's still fixing it.
Even fixed was like a fucking stretch.
Yeah. And that was the same day as another huge disappointment. Assassin's Creed Unity came out the same day. I picked the both of them because I was still an Assassin's Creed fan at the time. I was like, yeah, Black Flag was great. That was like the best one since 2. I was like, all right, let's go. And then fucking Master Chief didn't work. And then when we stopped trying, I was like, let me play Unity. And I was like,
but then Master Chief Collection was the reason why I got so into Smash though, is because Smash came out like right around then too. I forget, I think it came out maybe like a week or so afterwards.
Yeah, it was. It was like a week or 2.
Yeah,
in the Yep.
Yeah, and I always told myself,
I think it was already out.
I always told myself, like, dude, when Master Chief Collection and Smash come out, that's all we're gonna play. Just Halo and Smash, Halo and Smash, Halo and Smash, and one game didn't work. I was like, guys, I'll just smash. Yeah, then I kept playing that game. So
don't worry. 2 years later, Overwatch.
Yeah, Overwatch Smash.
Halo doesn't
now when Overwatch 2 gets announced at BlizzCon, and that fucks up.
I don't know. I'm a little worried about it because things I'm hearing don't get me too excited.
You wanted single player shit.
No, from what I heard about the single player, it's just going to be kind of, I don't know.
PvE.
It's going to be very similar to the shit we already get. So I'm having a feeling it's going to be that and barely any story in it.
I'd be shocked if it was barely any, and their advertising is too. We'll figure it out. Play your cards
I
right, Bethesda. You really need to, or not Blizzard.
I want
Both
that campaign thing, whatever it is. I want it to be cutscenes and like barely any gameplay at this point. I want to know what the fuck's going on in this world.
I like the lore of what's happening.
I do, like the little bit of lore I like. It's just like I don't want to read it off a fucking website though. Everybody gets pissed like when I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. It's like, you didn't read the fucking website. I'm like, no. Who the fuck does that besides weirdos? I don't fucking read websites.
Destiny would have been one of my biggest.
Yeah, exactly. Weirdos.
Destiny would have been my probably my second if it wasn't for Master Chief Collection, because man, I was so excited for Destiny, and then I mentioned this on the podcast before, and it was like I had the biggest epiphany in my gaming career where it was like me, Chris, and I forget who else were just shooting inside this fucking. It might have been just us two. It's just shooting inside this fucking hole for loot. Me and we had like 3 other people around us too.
Yeah, it was a bunch of people around us.
A bunch of random people. Yeah, we were shooting there. I remember. I don't know what it was. In the middle of
the
just
game.
We were playing it like for like an hour and a half, just doing this, and everything was fine. We were just talking as if anything. I don't know what clicked to me, and I was like, damn, this sucks. And I just sold the game.
I already knew that. So at that point, I was like, I already know this shit sucks, but I'm getting stuff to make the rest of the shit easier.
Yeah, so I remember quitting that,
and also there was like something in my brain that was just like every time a new thing popped up, it was like, oh, it was like the little pea brain. It was like, look how blue. I can't wait to get it, see what it is. And then it just ends up being something shitty. I was like, oh, great.
Yeah, that was another.
You know what, Destiny leading up to it, I was excited for, but the day it came out, I was just like, I didn't even hear anything bad about it at that point. I was just like,
going into Destiny, I wasn't as hyped as I felt like everyone around me was hyped, so I felt like, I should be hyped too, right? So I went there and, yeah.
I think I was more hyped just to hear that beautiful voice of Peter Dinklage. I was like, I want to hear.
I was hyped to see the Bungie logo again because it's been a while.
Well, I guess it was only 4 years, I guess.
It'd been a while.
Because Halo Reach, yeah, that's what I mean, I guess, yeah, sure. 4 years is a usual wait. Yeah.
Gore, what's yours?
Wait for. Mine is not any of those, even though they could be. Destiny, Master Chief Collection. I could say Duke Nukem Forever, but I mean, to be fair,
is it the aliens at
a certain point? Yeah, it's aliens calling Marines.
You know what's funny is I still occasionally, I'm not kidding, I went back maybe like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago to watch your reaction to that.
Reaction?
Your unboxing of all that. Oh man, this looks pretty cool. I'm excited to play this, man. And or what was it? You had something you talked about. You're like, man, I just got upset because they just didn't show more at PAX. I'm like, come on, show me the game. I'm super excited for this game. I'm like, oh man, the writing's on the walls, brother.
Yep. Well, it was a game that was at one point canceled, and then, it was like at the like, it was so close to being canceled. Like, and I was like, no, please don't cancel. Please don't.
They should have canceled it.
Because it was, they should have. But it was just like, because everything about it looked so good, and then the fucking dumbass Randy Pitchford, I don't like him right now. All right, I'm not a fan of him right now. And especially 6 years ago when he showed gameplay for this, and it was a lie. Maybe it was 7 years ago. But watch the gameplay. I forgot what the video is called, but it was gameplay, like maybe first reveal or something like that. And it was like 7 minutes of bullshit. There was like none of that. First of all, it looked great. It looked fun. You get to use the power loader from Aliens. And I was like, oh, that looks sick. And that whole gameplay trailer, none of that is in the game. None of the characters, none of the dialogue, no textures were the same, fucking nothing. It looked like garbage when the game came out. But I was like, you know what? As long as the game's fun. It was the fucking, probably one of the most broken games I played that year. And there was a lot of fucking shitty games. That was... Huh?
You heard
about the AI? Yeah, I heard about that. Where someone went into the code of the game years later. This is like last year. I think they said they figured this out and figured out that one of the pieces of code for the Aliens AI was fucked up. It was supposed to say tethered, so it tethers this to that. So it knows it's a tethered. So they corrected every part that said tethered and to tethered, and it, like, the Aliens AI was actually not great, but still better. It was like worked. They were actually like, Yeah, they would actually like use the walls and shit and like
'Cause remember
coordinate
when the
and
game
stuff.
came out, there was all those gifs of people with like aliens just like standing there
Yeah,
going,
it was like looking around, fucking. I mean, to be fair, some of those aliens are blind. A lot of people were being kind of shitty at that time because there's aliens that are supposed to be blind, so that's why when they're walking up to you, they can't see you because you're just standing still. You're not supposed to move. But there's times where like aliens will just like run at you and then like run back and then run at you again, and you're not shooting at him. He's just like fucking like,
right.
what are you doing, bro? Are you gonna attack me? It was terrible. It's just a game that looked like fucking barf, and they tried to like do this shit where I'm so sick of it at this point. At this time, it was fine, but now like every like long running series wants to do it the retroactive we're gonna forget all the sequels before it or whatever, and just like mention the first two movies, and they try to do that shit with Alien and Aliens. Like those are the only two that count, and everything else doesn't. And they try to bring back characters that were killed off in Alien 3. It's just like, I mean, that's fine because what they did with characters in Alien 3 was bullshit anyway, like certain characters. But it was just like it was done in the worst way. I rather them just be dead than what they do with the characters in Aliens, Colonial Marines. It was horrible, and they try to do this whole thing like, oh, someone gets face huggered, and you're like, okay, obviously they're gonna fucking die. Like they're trying to make it like suspenseful. Like, oh, when is it gonna come out? I'm like, fuck off. Like the whole game stuff. And then the final boss was the worst. You finally get to a queen, an alien queen, which I'm like, oh, here we go. Oh, fuck this thing. And it's like a stealth thing where you have to like maneuver past it and then get on a ship and the game ends. So like,
did you already mention about the them lying about the art or how it looked?
oh yeah. I was talking about like the gameplay looked completely different.
Not even how it looked completely different. Just the style of itself. Like it was,
because it looked
incredible.
It looked great. Like the lighting was so good. The shotgun felt good. I didn't even play it. I love a shotgun. It was just like every time they shot the shotgun, it was like really good. And you have like your motion tracker. And it looked tense. It looked like a horror game, like an actual horror game, not an action game. Just a horror, like a Resident Evil style game. And it looked awesome. I was like, oh fuck, this is gonna be great. And it sucked. It was terrible. It was so bad. And the co-op didn't work too well too. I had somebody playing with me at the time. I don't know who it was. I think it was just a random guy. And like we disconnected a few times. And then at a point where I was just like, fuck, I'll just finish the game myself. It was bad. It was short too. Also, probably the worst thing about the game is that there's like, I think 8 missions. I think 3 of them actually feature aliens, like as the main bad guy. Everything else is like a mixture of aliens and humans or just humans, which is like the word. I'm like, it's fucking aliens going. I have to fight human. I might as well just play Call of Duty. The fuck? At least that game's fun. Fuck off. It sucked. Bad. Anyway, there you go. That's my most disappointing game. Because I love aliens. I'm like, the game looks so good. They lied to. They just straight up lied. Like at least Duke Nukem, they showed the game before it came out, and I was like, yeah. I mean, that's the game we got. It looks like shit and plays like shit, but at least they didn't lie.
Right.
It's just like fucking, Aliens Colonial Marines, they lied. They said, here's a good looking game. That ain't no fucking game we made. Here's the bad game. Fuck you. I hated it. Bad.
All right. Well,
I like Aliens way more than Nukem, so
that's a good note to end on.
Yeah. I guess it is.
That was the podcast.
Now I'm really upset.
Remember, next week is our Dead Space talk.
A great horror game.
Yeah, it should be more fun.
Go play Alien Isolation. That was a great game. They fucking unfucked that situation a year later.
No, what about the mobile game now?
But that's probably way better too. Go play that. Go play Alien Infestation on DS. That was a way better game. Go play Alien Resurrection on PS1. Go play Alien vs. Predator on 360. Go play Alien 3 on SNES. Go play Alien Trilogy
vs. Predator 2000.
Yeah, play that.
Go play the Zebo.
Go play the Zebo. Alien vs. Predator on Zebo.
Probably has one.
There's frames.